get the recording of Zenless all started, because, yes, get the boards all recorded so we can have all the nonsense. Boards! Wednesday I am gonna try and get an actual, channel video recorded. But yeah, Dead by Daylight, late dev reaction tomorrow, with Luna and maybe others. The late react, and then, playing some Dibbit. Pretty much once that happens, DBD will be the focus of multiplayer for, at least a while. So yeah. Shit, what else we got? So what we're gonna do first is go through kind of the daily stuff, and then start in with the actual, Patrol. Hollow Zero. We're just gonna knock some of these out. No, I don't want Sakaku. Thanks.
Standing. This is the path I follow. Strike. Eradicate all evil. A new number 0, Ambi.
Look how stupid this gets. Cleaning the hospitals completed, exploring Hollow Zero. So we have the old style.
Commission start. Objective. Clear all.
I hope these can be of use to you. You take them. I have no need.
Let's have a fight. And fight. Ba-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Okay.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Got a little bits of combat. Come on. Let's move it.
Wide open. Scatter. You're done.
Watch out!
You're done.
Ba-da-da-da-da-doo. So hopefully everybody's having a good day today. Nice and relaxing Monday. Start of another chaotic and something week.
Not a bad deal. As Yanagi would say, the cost-performance ratio is high.
Yeah, everybody's pretty much done with this style with the board game. I think they focused on this for kind of a mobile. To make it more mobile friendly, but
Scatter.
Watch out!
making things mobile friendly isn't always the best way. Because even mobile users don't want to acknowledge that they're mobile users.
Can these coins be used to sharpen a blade?
It's the plugin. Gatekeeper! Ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, so everything has gone to shit in the world. Well, okay, maybe not the world, but the world I live in.
Stay focused. My blade strikes. You're done.
This is I live here in the United States.
Stay safe. Here to assist. Engaging.
Because we have federal agents who are perfectly undertrained federal agents who are perfectly willing to murder people in the street because they feel that they will have no consequences for their actions. And the government is taking notes straight out of friggin' Orwell.
Not to worry. It's just a scratch. Right on time. Thanks.
And, what literally should be occurring right now is, everybody in charge of things should be removed. But that's my opinion. But yeah,
Continue the operation.
Officer 148, here for support.
it's time for the boss fight. Or theoretically, I think it's a boss fight. I would like to be able to use English properly. Have that tongue work.
Watch out! Move it!
Wide open. Mine's mine. It won't back down.
Burning.
You have met all the prerequisites for success.
You done! Fusion! Fusion! Ha!
A pretty good deal.
yes. I would have chosen that as well.
I think this is going to be our actual boss fight. Yeah, just kind of going through doing some kind of initial stuff first.
Dot. I swear on my blade.
Hey, Chicken, good to see you. Sorry about the cancellation of output memories, or outcome memories.
Great to fight together again.
It'll be a great opportunity for you to, you know, explore things and maybe do some things on your own. I did see that one of the devs went on to start a new project, and that'll be good. So I mean, yeah. Hopefully you're having a halfway decent day there, Chicken. And hope everybody's having a halfway decent. Oh yeah, that's understandable. I'm sorry, Luna. What's going on? Anything that you can express? Oh, there you go. At least there is those to look. There are those to look forward to. It's always weird to me how many things that, like, in a normal setting would probably get a cease and desist of some kind. That in Roblox gets away full on gets away with. It's kind of an interesting thing there. Okay. I mean, it's not like it's legally distinct Mario or legally distinct Hedgehog. Legally distinct Speedy Hedgehog. Okay. But still, I would have figured that some of those, like, Sega would probably have some issues with some of the stuff, and others also. But, I mean... Well, that's good. Legally distinct, unique plumber. I mean, that's true. The thing is that isn't Roblox a monetizable platform? I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I not something I'm usually exploring the options of, so.
Late? Is it, let's make this worth your while. Honest pricing, no games.
Ding ba da 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 da. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, it's a shame dealing with all that bullshit. Like, yeah. It's a problem with a lot of things. Like, you can monetize stuff, but not... Okay, let's see where we're at on our what we can do. Oh, hey, we got enough basics for a Tendra of the permanent stable stuff. So do that. Do a pull now. Do a 10 pull. Why not? Oh look, no S rank. And barely even an A rank. Oof.
No matter
I
where we
was
locate,
able
I only
to,
If you need help, call me anytime.
I'll give you a hand.
in the poll process, I was finally able to off stream get this
Promise to tell me if anything's wrong, okay?
get her. Okay, so let's take a look at where we gotta go for the main story stuff. For the key events. There you go. Luna, you gotta do the things that are gonna make you happy. If you're just pure miserable, it's not gonna work out well for anyone. So, and I'm glad to see that you're taking your own stance. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. Perfect timing, Belle. Everyone from the temple went out with Pelion today. Told the neighbors, so it's just us left at Suibin Temple. I was about to ask you to help tidy up the guest room. Next time when Senior Xinguang comes by, we can ask if she'd like to stay over. Just then, some pretty lively laughter and chatter comes from the outer courtyard. Everyone back already? That was quick. Should we go check it out? Let's go! Whoa, even my wife doesn't know about my secret stash. How'd you figure that out? Well, there may be ups and downs, wishes come true in the end. That's basically saying I'll scrape by on my exams. You see that light brown hair and pretty red ribbon again?
All things in this mortal world are bound by fate. Patience, patience. Let me peer into the secrets of heaven.
Oh, please, help me out, young Shifu. My rooster with the pretty tails. Been gone for 3 days already. Oh, could you define whether a yellow weasel spirit might have taken him?
Okay. This is the symbol of Shun as wind. Shun stands for the rooster and also means to enter. He sounds kind of like Yishuan Sifu.
When did Senior Xinguang arrive? That tone. It kind of reminds me of Ishuan Shippu. Is she divining for people?
Don't worry, ma'am. Your rooster's perfectly fine. Judging from the hexagram, he's simply chasing after his destiny and freedom out in the vast world beyond.
Oh, is that so? But he is already quite old.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, now don't you worry. The young Shifu here knows her stuff. Don't let that young face fool you. She's got real skills. Why, just the other day, a delivery truck from Good Goods came rattling down the road, and the back door flew clean open. Whole load of cargo was about to spill out and hit someone. Then this little Shifu strolls by, gives a wave, and whoosh, everything pops right back in. Back then, nobody even knew she was Suibian Temple's acting temple master. Folks were just saying her moves had the same flair as Ishwin Shifu's.
It's letting ahead. I'm just glad no one got hurt. That's all that matters.
Miss, my kite string broke and it flew so far away. It's gone. Will it ever come back on its own?
I'm gonna go with no. Look here, little one. The fortune slip says, when lofty trees meet the wind, a single thread of fate is quietly woven. Your kite won't just fly away. It helped connect your wish to the stars above. When you grow up, and you're as tall as those trees outside, you'll be able to reach up and catch both your kite and your wish again.
Senior? What are you doing?
The once chatty acting Sentinel Master freezes at the sound. A flicker of caught red-handed embarrassment flashes in her eyes. Junior? Oh, you're here. Hey, the weather is nice today. What I mean is, Junior, you're here. Divining solemnity comes first. So you should address me as Acting Temple Master. Got it? Acting Temple Master?
Yes, Acting Temple Master.
Yes. Everyone, my junior here is here to remind us that today's auspicious hour has passed. The heavenly signs have dimmed. It is no longer suitable to divine further. That's all for today, everyone. If any troubles arise, you're always welcome to visit Subian Temple. Junior, there is something important I need to tell you. Come with me for a moment. Trying to keep her cool, Senior walks off to the side, mysteriously beckoning you to hurry up and follow her.
That was close. Almost blew our cover there. Thanks for playing along. Looks like Bow Lion's intel still needs some work.
Acting Temple Master?
Acting Temple Master? And that Bang Boo backing you up. That's not Bee Lion, is it? It looks more like Bow Lion. The one who secretly snuck down from Yunquay Summit to train at Phylum Heights, right?
We thought Subian Temple was unattended today. Since Shifu and Senior Fufu aren't around either. If someone comes in for a divination, I'm the most senior disciple here, so I just took over for a bit, you know?
The other day, I was hanging around Waifei Peninsula when I ran into little Bow Lion. Turns out it snuck down the mountain too. We both nearly jumped out of our skins, thinking the other had been sent to drag us back to Yunquay Summit.
So you also snuck down the mountain scene.
We met so briefly last time that we didn't really get a chance to chat. Why did you sneak down the mountain, Senior?
Well, for certain reasons, I'm not exactly allowed to leave Yunquay Summit as I please. Shifu had me in seclusion training for ages. It was so boring I could scream. Just after I came out of seclusion, I heard Shifu had to head into the city for something important. My brother and Senior Fufu probably went with her too, right? Talk about perfect timing.
Your brother? He means not Senior Yi, right?
Senior Shunguang's brother? That must be Senior Ye.
Yeah.
Sounds like she still doesn't know what happened. Telling her now would only ruin her mood. I'll find a better time later.
Yeah, he kind of betrayed us.
These days, little Bow Lion and I have been traveling around Waifei, doing our part to fight evil and help those in need. Oh, and we've heard tons of stories about Shifu and your past adventures. Stuff like foiling the Exaltus conspiracy, resolving crises in the Hollows. Just hearing it all got my blood pumping.
Pumping!
My grand adventure hit a teeny tiny problem. I kind of ran out of adventure funds. I left in such a rush, I didn't bring enough with me.
Money.
Just when Bow
Need
Lion and I were
more
about to give
money.
up, a figure suddenly zipped into sight like whoosh. That was you, Junior Belle. You're my lifesaver, and the only person I can depend on in Waifei now. Please, please, you're the only one I'm close with here. You'll take us in, right? Pretty please.
Subian Temple is also your home.
Take you in? You're making it sound too formal, Senior. Subian Temple is a Yunquay Summit chapter. Naturally, it's your home too. If you move in, things will only get livelier. Of course, we'd love to have you here. My brother Wise and I both live here, and there are other disciples around too. If you ever need anything, we can always help out.
Perfect. But now that you mention it, I do have one teeny tiny little favor to ask.
I mean, of course. A tiny favor.
Feel free to ask me anything. What can I do for you, Senior?
First, call me Senior a few more times. I'm enjoying it.
Huh?
Huh?
You don't want to?
Junior Songwang.
Sure, no problem. Senior Shungguang?
Yay! Well, I never get tired of hearing Senior, but given the situation, just call me Xiaoguang for now. My brother and Shifu call me that. And can I just call you by your name? And about who I am, could you keep it a secret from the others for now? It took a lot for me to sneak down here. If word gets out, Shifu will know in no time and have me dragged right back up the mountain.
I mean, sure, why not? Come and get a Xiaoguang.
Yishu and Shifu's usually so carefree. I didn't expect her to be so protective.
Yeah, that's a
I
promise.
promise. If anyone asks, I'll just say, you're my friend who admires Yunquei Summit's way of training. They haven't seen you before, so it'll be fine.
Awesome! You're the best, Junior Belle.
Bum
It's
bum
settled then.
bada bum
Don't worry. While
bada.
Shifu's away, if anything happens during our adventures, your Senior will protect you with everything she's got.
Okay.
This is my first time being a Senior. It feels so fun and satisfying.
As Xiaoguang speaks, you hear a voice calling for help from the door. You hurry to the door.
Young Masters, my name is Old Zhao. I'm a miner who lives not too far from here. Something's happened over at the old mining site. I ran into some Swabian temple disciples on my way here, and they told me to find one of Yishu and Shifu's new disciples.
The old mining site. What's going on down there?
Some of our workers, and one of Banyu and Shifu's apprentices. And now they're all trapped there by the miasma.
But isn't there a work stoppage order in place?
What are miners doing there? Isn't Porsa Lumex under a work stoppage order? As far as I know, the acting manager is definitely supposed to be enforcing that.
Well, it's not technically a production zone. The place had been mined out and abandoned. They started shutting it down years ago. That shutdown was interrupted by the miasma disaster a decade back. Hardly any miners or their families made it out alive. They left their equipment behind, and the mine faded from public memory.
Bum bum bum.
But lately, people have been saying the miasma's thinned out, almost like an ebbing tide, which got some clueless, promotion-hungry manager thinking it would be a great idea to send a team in and see if they couldn't start things up again. A few miners who had survived the disaster wanted to go back and pick up some keepsakes, so they volunteered to join the team.
Great.
And now look at the mess we're in. That apprentice was supposed to be their muscle, but he hasn't made it back either. Porsa Lumex already managed to rescue a few, but no one knows how long it'll take for the rest to get out. I couldn't get in touch with Banyu or Shifu, and the helpers Porsa Lumex sent didn't exactly put my mind at ease. So I came to ask for help from the masters at Swabian Temple.
Don't worry. Please, lead the way. I'll go with you right now.
I know you do.
The old mining site? That's exactly where Sarah and Senior Ye went. Perfect. I can investigate, get some solid leads, then tell Xiaoguang about it. And me too, Senior... Xiaoguang, I'm coming with you. Sir, we've got a few things to discuss and prepare first. Could you share the location with us? We'll head over right after.
So Chicken, anything that you've been playing other than, what you been playing other than Rivals since you got, Roblox uninstalled?
Thank you. Thank you so much. I need to hurry back to help now. I'll be counting on you both.
Or what's been lately on the docket for your entertainment purposes? After leaving the details, the miner rushes off in a hurry.
Belle, you look like you wanted to say something earlier? Saving a few people trapped in the hollow is a piece of cake for me. Trust me, I can handle it alone. You stay here and keep Swabian Temple safe. I'll be quick, in and out, promise.
I couldn't say it back there, but you've been in seclusion all this time, so I guess Shifu and the others haven't had a chance to tell you.
Dark Knights, Doom Dark Ages, Fall of Vegas. Nice. Yeah, do an Enfield on Thursday and Friday, so.
The truth is, before we came to Wi-Fi Peninsula, we didn't just run a video store. My brother and I have another job. We also take on commissions as proxies.
Proxies! So that's your specialty. No wonder Shifu, who rarely takes on disciples, made an exception for you two. That means we could actually...
Yes, we can go save those people.
Yep, we could head into the Hollow to save those people. You looked really worried just now. We just gotta let my brother know about the situation first.
Yeah. Helping those in danger is part of what it means to be a disciple of Yunkwei Summit. Besides, my brother and I actually go way back with Banyue Shifu. It's been years since we last spoke, but he really looked after us before.
So how are you liking Enfield?
In trouble. I can't just stand by and do nothing.
So, you know Banyue Shifu.
So you know Banyue Shifu too? He's helped us out a lot before. Let me try to contact him now.
Okay. I mean, that's kind of the way it is with most of these kind of games. They're fine. Not the highest quality thing, but, you know, decent enough, good enough for a little bit of your time. You try to reach Banyue Shifu, but there's no reply, so you decide to tell Wise about the situation first. Yeah, understandable.
Master, Banya is currently inside Lemnian Hollow and cannot be reached at this time.
And he probably already knows about the situation.
Fairy says Banyue Shifu is in the Hollow. Maybe he already knows about the trapped miners and his apprentice.
Understandable.
Sorry, may I ask who Fairy is?
I am Fairy, a Type 3 general-purpose AI equipped with total sequential integration. I am also Master's supreme assistant, the most versatile companion for hollow navigation, data processing, and life management. Last but not least, when Master makes questionable decisions,
that makes sense,
offer
chicken.
A modest spark of wisdom to keep things on track. Hello, Miss Yeshun Wang. I have forwarded your lifestyle preference analysis report to Second Assistant, that is, the Master's rather clumsy brother, as an important reference for arranging your guest room.
Hey.
Miss Xiaoguang, if you're curious about Master's little secrets, such as how many snacks they've been secretly hoarding, whether they talk in their sleep, or which hand they squeeze first when they get nervous.
Good to know. Good to know.
I can also provide you with the report of equal depth. After reading it, you'll understand Master about 89.75% as well as I do.
Fairy, maybe we should talk about that later.
I'll see how things do with that one on Thursday and Friday. See what I need to adjust for myself.
Thank you, Fairy. But I think I'll try getting to know Belle on my own. It's more fun to discover things little by little. I'll leave the Hollow Rescue and the guest room arrangements in your capable hands.
Understood, Miss Xiaoguang. I respect your spirit of discovery, and I look forward to building a peaceful life at Swabian Temple with you.
I guess Fairy can be considerate once in a blue moon. Alright, back to the matter at hand. Belle, you and Xiaoguang should head back first and get ready to go into the Hollow. I'll set up the HDD to support you.
Leave it to us.
All right, the first team up between Phaethon and Xiaoguang begins now.
Wow, so you're the legendary proxy I heard talk.
Sorry. Saving people comes first. We gotta focus on what's important.
There is a preliminary grasp of the situation here. Some people from Personal Mix have been rescued, but Their manager, one of the miners, and Banyue Shifu's disciple are still missing. Bell Xiaoguang. EOS is ready. What do you want to start the Hollow Rescue now? Yeah, let's go. Let's do it! Let's go!
Huh? Were there always flowers like these in the hollow?
Really, I've seen these flowers
I
before.
think I've seen flowers like these before. And they don't seem to show any signs of miasma corruption either.
Let's go!
That ties back to what old Zhao mentioned earlier.
Henshin a
The
go-go!
lava in Lemnian Hollow seems to be receding like an ebbing tide. Maybe this is one of the signs that the miasma is getting weaker. Places once swallowed by it are starting to show traces of life again.
Is that so? I feel like I've seen these white flowers before. A long time ago. But where was
Yeah.
it? Never mind. That doesn't matter now. Let's keep going.
The path's blocked. Let's use disintegration to clear the obstacle.
Gotta love when you're getting just enough something to need to sneeze.
Someone's calling for help. Over there.
And you also remember that you have a sneeze button all set up so you don't...
Request received, dear. Time up.
She's one I wish I'd been able to get, but the pitting system for the draws was just not good for me.
Dear, please leave a 5-star review for today and delete any prior complaints or negative comments. Otherwise...
You'll make sure I get back safe, right? You have to understand how important I am to this operation. If I can't submit the mine reactivation safety report...
Please kindly shut that little mouth of yours. I almost envy how blissfully clueless you are. After causing this mess, you don't even realize it. How does that saying go? Don't put your foot in your mouth.
Bum bum bum. I think it's cool.
Causing a mess? What do you mean?
Reasoning with a reckless fool isn't in my job description. I'm only here to deal with a customer complaint you filed a few days ago. Who knew you'd run off somewhere this dangerous? Finding the quickest and most efficient fix for every complaint. That's the mission of our TOPS cross-department customer service center. Just think of me as your preschooler's self-service guide. Want me to switch to the kiddie navigation mode while I'm at it?
Ooh.
You?
House Department Customer Service Center?
Hey, Dylan, we meet again. What's TOPS Cross-Department Customer Service Center? Weren't you with Krampus?
Shh, times are tough. Gotta keep a few side gigs to stay afloat. Judging by that look, you didn't come here for sightseeing either, huh?
Hey, rescue people, want to join us?
We heard people are trapped here. My friend and I came to help. If you're also here to rescue people, why not join us? It'll be safer that way.
Me?
Time for chaos.
I'm just an unlucky call center operator who came chasing down a customer complaint. But hey, since we're all friends here, I'd be glad to help if you promise to leave me some good reviews so I can eat my quota today. Oops. There I go, running my mouth again. As soon as I say yes to something, trouble pops right up.
Bum bum bum. A few more ethereals emerge nearby, so you can tell the manager you rescued So you tell the manager you rescued to take cover.
You're now connected with the Gold Star.
In battle, press the ally skill button and Yishuang will enter the battlefield, unleashing EX special attack on enemies. After use, the ally skill will enter cooldown. When dialing into your special attack consecutive in a short time, you'll perform a 3-hit combo of rock, paper, scissors attack, accumulating massive days. Dialing can be positive views.
Judging by the way you fight, you're from Yunquay Summit, aren't you?
What? Yenquay Summit? No, no way!
This is awful. Since you're rescue team, get me out of here first. Many more survivors ahead? How am I supposed to know? Just get me out of here first. Ow, my whole body hurts so bad. Ow. You organized this startup event or whatever it is, and you don't know how many people there are? I've arranged for someone to ask you or escort you out. If you keep trying to mess around, I can't guarantee the coordinates I leave will be accurate. There's also a minor and a young man. Yeah, AI is always a problem. Saving lives comes first. Worker. You're here to save us, right? I'm fine, I'm not badly hurt. But you need to help that young man quick. Where? Right there, look down, you'll see. A kind-hearted young disciple of Banyue Shifu martial arts school came with us, doing his best to keep us safe. He tried to help me, but ended up getting stuck at the bottom of the cliff. My asthma was so thick down there. I don't dare go any lower. All I can do is wait here. We'll find a way. Thank you. I'll leave it to you guys. I'll leave it all to you guys.
Sacrifices? The Exaltists were wiped out. Why are these things still here?
If you spot an ethereal, shout for help! The Exaltists? I thought the defense force wiped them all out. Didn't expect to see stragglers here. Leaving loose ends like that isn't a good habit. Seems like this place has got more uninvited guests than I thought.
Boom.
You there! Speak up! What are you doing here?
Bunch of snot-nosed brats.
You?
After being ignored, Xiaoguang looks a bit flustered.
Talk now, or we'll stop being nice.
You are ignored again.
Listen, friends, that's not how you interrogate someone. He's got the right to keep his mouth shut, you know?
I mean, technically.
That's fine. You can stay quiet. But if he can't show his worth, we can always hand him over to the defense force. Hey, you. I've heard that some folks in the defense force hate your kind with a passion. If you end up in their hands, by the time you're ready to talk, they might not be in the mood to listen.
That's true. Definitely don't want to listen.
Right now, you're basically an employee trying to pay off your boss's debts after the company's already gone under. No matter how you look at it, you're the one taking the loss.
Take the L. Taking the L.
All right, I'll tell you. Just don't tell them I said it.
Acting all ready to die a minute ago.
Weren't you acting all ready to die a minute giving up already?
Are we acting all ready to die a minute ago? Giving up already?
I've had enough of living every day in fear. It's all because Lady Sarah suddenly decided we have to go searching for some ancient array.
Of course it's Sarah.
Of course it's Sarah. What kind of ancient array?
I'm not gonna lie, I've got no idea.
Yeah.
We've been running around like headless chickens for days. No clue what we're even looking for.
Well, that's a problem.
She just said to keep an eye out for anything that looked like it was hundreds of years old or didn't belong here.
Gotcha.
Honestly, I don't think she even knows what she's looking for herself. What rotten luck. I thought joining the Exaltists would turn my life around, but not long after I signed up, the Overseer died. And now I'm just running and hiding, living in fear.
Sucks to be you, homie.
You know what? Just hand me over to the Defense Force already. I'm done.
You can still turn a new leaf.
Don't give up hope. You can still turn a new leaf and start over.
Start over? The only ones starting over are the sacrifices Lady Sarah reverted back.
Wait, sacrifices reverted? What do you mean?
Oh, that's complicated. After Overseer Mevarok died, the Creator gave Lady Sarah some kind of power. I saw it with my own eyes. She turned several sacrifices back to normal. No trace of corruption at all.
Interesting.
She called it, Return to the Origin.
Vineyard Senior Yes said Sarah freed him from his nightmare.
In the visions, Senior Yes said Sarah freed him from his nightmares. She must have used the same power.
Stuff like that's way above my pay grade. But ever since Lady Sarah inherited the Creator's authority, she's gotten more and more mysterious. No one knows what she's up to. The only one still tagging along with her is that gloomy guy.
Who's she with?
Senior, yeah?
Oh no. Could that be?
I'm also hungry, but I'll eat later.
Master, your heart rate just spiked to 140 BPM. That's caught red-handed stress levels. Your brainwaves are showing intense activity in the panic topic change zone. If you try to change the subject now, your pitch will rise by 15% and your speech speed by 40%. Credibility predicted to drop below baseline.
That's a problem.
Belle?
Saving lives comes first.
We should prioritize saving people. How about we just restrain him for now and question him after?
Yeah. What matters now is finding the trapped people. I'll hold him in place for the time being.
Well then, let's keep moving.
Let's move! Move it. Dylan's smile lingers, faint, knowing, but she doesn't oppose your decision.
The path is blocked by rubble.
That's a massive piece of rubble. Let's take a look around.
Huge boulders blocking the tracks, with what appears to be a flamblore scattered around. Let me try using disintegration to detonate the flamblore. I don't have flamblore here, but that minecart over there is packed with it. First activate the tracks to transport the minecart here, then blast through the obstacle by detonating flamblore inside the cart. Ha! Explosion! Explosion! Interact with lever to light up the current activated track. Once the correct track is activated, you can interact with the minecart and move it the obstacle ahead. This minecart comes done.
Looks like we need to pull the lever first to activate the right track.
Pull the lever.
Then we need to push the minecart to the rubble, right?
Pull the lever.
The trapped person should be inside.
Better use disintegration again.
Well, let's take care of that problem real quick, and then we'll talk to little homie over here.
Thanks for saving me back there. I'm Ningtian.
Explosion! Rep 2493. Dylan here. No need to thank me. Though, if you really want to, feel free to hop on the TOPS website, navigate to the bottom right corner, and click Contact Us to send a nice little thank you email. Don't make the title too dramatic, though, or the system might flag it as spam. Something like, Commendation. Perfect service from Cross Department Rep 2493 would be perfect. What do you think?
She likes to joke around.
My friend here was just joking. She works at TOPS. Just call her Dylan. I'm Belle, disciple of Yunquei Summit, now training at Swabian Temple. This is my friend Xiaoguang. She's a mystic too. And this is my assistant Eos. We heard people were trapped in the miasma here, so we came to help.
I see. It's rather embarrassing to admit, but some miners had asked Shifu for help, saying they needed protection while recovering valuables in this area. Shifu happened to be away at the time, so when I heard the miasma in Lemnian Hollow was receding, I thought maybe I could handle this myself. After all, I've trained under him for some time now.
Well...
But I underestimated how dangerous it was. I got separated from the miners and ended up trapped here myself.
Well, there you go.
The Shifu you mentioned. Was it Ban Yue Shifu?
Yes. Do you know him?
Yes, we know him.
We do. Not long ago, he helped me and my companions get through some big trouble. Helping his disciple now is the least I can do.
So that it's really the jealousy. It's the if I can't have him, nobody else can have him.
I see.
Oh, it doesn't make sense.
It's not safe here. We should go. The hollow's unpredictable. Please, be careful.
But it's the if I can't have him, no one can have him, including himself. kind of thing.
I'm not very skilled, but I'll do my best not to slow you down.
Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Another pair of hands is always going to be helpful.
More of these annoying creatures. Our time playing hooky is valuable too. Shoot! It never ends! I'll handle you all at once! I'm right here. After hearing countless voices of the dead, why not listen to your inner voice?
Ah, Banyue.
We're saved. It's Banyue Shifu.
When Banyue consumes adrenaline or triggers a perfect dodge, he accumulates wrathful fires. When wrathful fires are at or above 120, Banyue can hold attack to enter the Visage of Wrath state. No.
Banyue Shifu always shows up right on time.
Fret not, I am here. Shake the earth!
Pay close attention to what I'm saying.
There are more evil creatures lurking over there.
But yeah, that's the yandere thing.
Just as I thought. There's more of them.
It is no issue. He is not much of a threat. Keep yourselves safe.
Dial 2 for a chat. Fun and ethereal. Joseph verdict is unforgivable. Cut forward. Yeah, turn around.
Annihilate! Mountains fall, earth shattered! Is everyone okay?
Shifu.
Even better now that you're here.
Stepping in, Banyue Shifu. We feel much safer with you here.
Thank you for helping out.
Miss Dylan, your aura seemed shaky when I arrived. Is there something on your mind?
Nothing.
It never should track. It's not. They're not a mentally healthy type of character.
Sorry, Shifu. I acted rashly. I thought I could save people, but I only ended up putting everyone at risk.
Don't do it again. Tomorrow morning you owe me 300 strikes on the practice dungeon.
Oof.
Yes, Shifu.
I've told you before, your fists must be able to defend yourself before they can save others. Compassion only counts if it's as solid as your punch. Rendering assistance beyond your strength is a second disaster. You reached for the drowning and became the stone pulling them down.
Yes, Shifu. I'll remember this and accept my due punishment when we return.
You're humble and gentle.
Shifu is usually so humble and easygoing. Who would have thought he'd be such a strict teacher? Very different from Yishuan Shifu.
Banyue Shifu, do you still remember me?
Yes, Xiaoguang. I saw you when I arrived.
That's why they're a trope.
Facing an enemy, all distractions must be put aside.
Right. Facing an enemy is like holding water in your hands. One crack and it all spills.
There we go.
That's why, no matter how strong or weak your opponent is, you must give full focus. That's something my brother and I learned from you when we were little.
It has been some time since I've seen you last. You've grown taller, and your heart is as bright as ever.
So you're once Banyu Shifu's student?
Wait, Xiaoguang, were you Banyu Shifu's disciple?
Oh, I don't consider myself worthy of being called a true master. I only showed Xiaoguang and her brother a few basic moves before they went to train with Yishun Shifu. Now I just run a martial arts school, teaching people how to fend for themselves. That's all.
You're far more than that.
You're a disciple of Yishun Shifu from Yunquai Summit. I've heard your sect is full of gifted mystics. It's an honor to meet you.
Oh, Yunquai Summit. When we were fighting earlier, I couldn't help noticing your sword case. It looks very interesting. Ye Shunguang of Yunquai Summit. Inside that case must be the Qingming sword, right?
Xiaoguang, you...
The Qingming sword? Xiaoguang, you... Then that means...
Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh, Qingming sword
Yishun
with...
Shifu told me about the side effects of the Qingming sword. You just did all that fighting. Are you feeling alright? This is all my fault. I shouldn't have let you come with me on this rescue mission without knowing the full story first.
Yeah.
Hey, relax. See? I'm fine. Shifu must have told you all the scary rumors about this sword, but probably didn't mention the sword case, huh? Don't worry.
No.
This case is something Shifu crafted after years of research. It keeps me safe from the sword's price. I can channel the case to defend myself. As long as I don't break the seal and draw the blade itself, there's nothing to worry about.
Okay. Really?
Really? It's true. If you don't believe me, you can ask Banyu Shifu.
Yes, that is what Yishun Shifu has explained.
You should be careful with it, though.
You scared me. I thought my recklessness had put you in danger.
Even so, Xiaoguang, you should always be cautious.
Yes, I will. Please relax. Shifu had me train in seclusion over and over to reinforce the effects of the case. Otherwise, I wouldn't be standing here in one piece right now. Speaking of which, I have a small favor to ask. Please keep my presence in Wi-Fi Peninsula a secret.
Did you sneak down here?
Yes? But this isn't the place to talk. Let's leave this place first, and then I'll explain everything to you.
Okay.
Oh, my. Sorry to interrupt. I stepped out for a moment only to witness a touching reunion, but my supervisor's probably about to show up. I've got some things to take care of, so I'll head out and let you enjoy your reunion.
Thanks for today.
Thank you so much for today, Dylan.
Getting you all into my debt's gotta be a pretty solid performance boost, huh? Don't forget to leave me a good review, everyone!
Ayla's petite figure gradually fades from sight.
Shifu, we've rescued everyone who was trapped. So, shall we?
Yes, let's head out.
Sound of everyone's footsteps fades in the distance, but Dylan, who left earlier, returns from the way she came, with a knowing yet slightly mischievous smile on her face. At this moment, Dylan hears some unusual voices of the deceased coming.
Oh, no, Lady Sarah! I'm begging you, have mercy! Please! Why? Why? That Yeshuyan. You think he was truly devout enough? You knew it all along. You knew that he...
The pleas for mercy came to an abrupt end. Doesn't really sound like pleas for mercy. Looks like we're stumbling upon some secrets again. Mission comes first. Let's wait and see how things play out.
Next up, we're off to see that impatient supervisor. An unusual echo. How does it feel to play the role of a warm-hearted person? I'm not warm-hearted. Just trying to get some good reviews to boost my performance. And helping out my new friends along the way. You're really getting into it. As your colleague, I would like to remind you not to forget about the task. The task? Do you mean from Tops or the boss? You're a cunning one. As Krampus's judge, whose orders do you truly follow? Whose will do you carry out? Can there be any other answer? I'm just joking. You're always so strict, Senior Zhao. I'll retrieve that thing myself. So, did my kind-hearted senior come all this way to lend me a hand? Lend you a hand? Even as colleagues, there has to be some sort of exchange. Since the boss allows my code of conduct, I won't act without the chance of receiving something in return. Just as I expected. Don't worry. I don't intend to owe you a favor so lightly. After all, you are a meat-eating rabbit, Senior Zhao.
Meat-eating rabbit.
If you mess up your mission, cleaning it up will cost extra. You'd better start soon to avoid complications. I have no intention of giving up my own target, but I'll have to wait a little longer. Wait for what? Don't forget, when I checked its operation logs, I confirmed. It's the Purge Unit Type 0. Or in other words, the killing machine designed to suppress miasma. Haven't you also visited the place where Tops deployed it all those years ago and confirmed the truth, as you call it?
Interesting. At these words, Dylan lowers her gaze and her smile vanishes entirely. Scent of blood fills her mind, her gaze sinking into a cold, scrutinizing stare. Dylan slowly walks through through a stretch of long, silent ruins within Lemnian Hollow alone. The silent rubble echoes with endless resentment and wailing in her ears. It's coming! It looks like Banyue was, hasn't always been a martial arts instructor. Dying screams pierce her eardrums, like shards of glass scraping against her nerves. A blast erupts amid the chaos, tingling with the smell of rust and sharp curse crashes to the ground, gouging a searing hole in her mind. Thick, viscous walls flow forward and the halved words severed by slaughter, like barbed anchors, drive deep into the listener's eardrums. When she closes her eyes, the voices of the dead clamp around her throat, turning into bruises that coil and spread, until the sole listener seems to taste the blood in her own throat. Drawing herself away from recent memories, she lifts her eyes again, and the coldness that once swirled in Dylan's gaze is gone.
Don't worry. I'm not questioning the accuracy of your information, Senior Zhao. It's just that there's yet another thing to chase down. What is it? Earlier in the hollow, did you hear any strange sounds? Hearing the dying voices of people inside the hollow. Your ability certainly expands Krampus's intel network. The boss will use anyone as long as it benefits Krampus, and I've got no objections to that. But tell me, are you showing off your ability in front of me right now? Ow. Kinda hurts that my favorite senior is being so defensive with me. I'm not talking about the voices of the dead. It's my own voice. Huh? Your own voice? Mm-hmm. That's why I find it so interesting. Hearing strange sounds in the hollow isn't anything unusual for me. But hearing my own voice, that's a first. Could it be that I actually died a long time ago and forgot about it? And what stands before you now is nothing but a shadowless ghost. You should cut back on these lame jokes while you're on duty. I'll look into what you mentioned. Just remember, stay focused on the main mission. No problem. By the way, that poor Salumex idiot I saved, what are you planning to do with him? Saving him did make your entrance more believable, but anyone who takes credit for acting on their own is always unpredictable. And I don't like that kind of unpredictability.
Boom, boom, boom. After leaving the hollow with Banyue Shifu and the others, Xiao Guang tells them everything that had happened. The family managed to finish training in seclusion, only to find out that Shifu, my brother, Senior Fufu, and Senior Pan were all away from the temple. I was so bored.
Since I haven't been back here for so many years, I wanted to come and see it for myself. I thought, if it were you, you'd understand.
Fine. For now, Yishuan Shifu won't hear anything from me.
Really?
But you have to promise me that you won't put yourself in danger or use the Qingming sword. During the investigation, wherever you go, I'll go with you.
Banyue Shifu, you are the best! I promise!
Bum bum bum!
By the way, what should we do with the Exaltist we captured? Should we hand him over to the defense force, or...?
We can continue questioning him.
We can question him a bit more first. But before that, Xiao Guang, there's something I need to tell you.
I have something I want to ask you, too. Since you spoke first, you go ahead.
Not Senior Ye's whereabouts.
Actually, Senior Ye didn't leave with Yishuan Shifu and the others.
Tell Xiao Guang about what you hid from her.
I was gonna ask whether you'd been keeping something important from me. You look so nervous just now. I didn't expect it to be about my brother.
Well, he did pull some bullshit, so I mean...
Sure, I can be a little reckless and all, but my brother's always been discreet and level-headed. If he made a choice like that, there must be more to it than it seems. Since you were already looking into his whereabouts, let's go together and get to the bottom of this.
Sure, Yuan has always been careful in what he does, but in case something has gone wrong this time, I'll help you with the investigation.
You're not angry?
So, you're not angry?
At first, I was a bit angry when I sensed you were hiding something from me. But I'm also relieved you didn't continue to keep it from me.
We were hesitant at
I'm
first.
sorry, Xiao Guang. My brother and I were hesitant at first, but based on the information we have now, you deserve to know.
I understand. You were just worried I might act recklessly. But don't worry, I promise from now on, no more going behind your back. please promise me you won't hide anything from me anymore, okay?
I promise.
All right, I promise. Pinky swear.
Pinky swear! Now, let's ask the others for more information.
More info! Xiao Guang's expression turns to normal as she returns to the captured Exaltist.
The person you just mentioned, the one always with Sarah, was it Yes Shuyuin from Yunquei Summit?
Yes, that's him. Just some outsider who defected halfway through, yet Lady Sarah trusts him more than any of us.
Defected? Why did he defect? Do you know?
To meet the creator, of course.
Then, what do you need the ancient array for? Aside from searching for the array, are there any other plans?
Lady Sarah got her hands on some old beat-up book. Ever since she brought it back from some market in Phylum Heights, she's been obsessed. She ordered us to search for the array, said it's key to our audience with the creator. As for anything else, I've got no clue. I'm not that high up the chain. I've been busting my back all this time, never complained, never quit, and still, I'm worse off than some guy who used to be our enemy.
Why would my brother get involved with the Exaltists and take part in such a dangerous mission?
Perhaps he's already secretly contacted Yishuan Shifu and plans to wipe out the remaining Exaltists in one strike.
I don't think so.
If that's the case, why would Shifu possibly keep that from me and my seniors?
Or perhaps there's a reason he didn't tell Yishuan Shifu?
Anything, Xiao Guang?
In the vision I saw, Senior Ye said he wanted to save someone, and that it was connected to his nightmares. He also said before that he hasn't slept well since returning to Waifei Peninsula. Xiao Guang, do you know anything about this?
Nightmares. Has my brother been having nightmares again? Sorry,
Better ask later.
Xiao Guang seems to have recalled something unpleasant. Better ask her about it later. I was just curious. This info doesn't sound too reliable anyway. Let's focus on something more concrete. Since Sarah was last seen at the porcelain market, let's start from there.
I can come along tomorrow and help you all ask around. Consider it my way of thanking you. I want to be the one to hand these Exaltus remnants over to the defense force.
That's fine by me.
Okay. Thank you, Ningqian.
A moment later, after parting with everyone, Ning Chen doesn't hand over the person to the defense force as promised. Get out of here. Go far away. Find yourself a new life. Letting me go? Just who are you? Are you one of Lady Sarah's people? Did she send you to help me? You're played like a fool. Did you really think she cared for you? Played? What's that supposed to mean? That woman, she's too obsessed with the creator. There's no way you can trust her. Looks smart on the surface, but might just be another pawn being played like a fiddle. I don't think that person will succeed either. He seemed to be living for others too. Not worth my sympathy. What on earth? Pawn? That person? Someone who actually thinks I'm worth trusting. Whatever. Why am I even telling you all this? Just go. Forget about the Exalts and everything that happened today. No need to thank me. I simply have no choice myself. I wanted to try giving you another choice. Ningqian's expression remained unreadable as he watched the stumbling yet light-footed figure disappear into the crowd. And over at Soybian Temple, after a day of commotion, everything is finally settled into silence. Oh, Baniwei Shifu and Xiao Guang knew each other from way back when. Xiao Guang's far stronger than the ordinary person. And now with Baniwei Shifu, we should totally be able to guarantee everyone's safety. That'll make things way easier. I'm still worried. Yeah, I get that you're worried about. I mean, look at what happened with Yishuan Shifu's sister and all those sword masters that came before. Having your memories, senses, and even your life drained away, that's way too heavy a price to pay. But since Yishuan Shifu placed the seal on the sword case, she must have discovered more about the side effects of Qingming's sword. For now, let's just trust Shifu. From now on, we should be more careful. It's best to avoid letting Zhao Guang get into dangerous situations where she'd need to draw her sword. Oh, we can find some new clues. For sure. Alright. Zhao Guang's guest room is all set up. We reference Fairy's lifestyle preferences analysis report. The other seniors at the temple helped out a lot. Along with Lion and Lion. Go and check out Zhengguan. Check on Zhengguan. When we first came to Suibian Temple, Senior Ye and the other disciples were super sweet to us. Now it's our turn to treat Zhao Guang as to the best. Everyone's pitched in to perfect the place. Hope you like it, Zhao Guang. Anything else you need? You managed to make this place so neat and beautiful in just one day. I really can't thank you all enough. Everything's perfect. I love it. Just tell Senior Qingyuan like Junior Bell does. She told me you were really interested in training at Yongkoi Summit. And so we've got this connection. We at Suibian Temple will naturally show you proper hospitality. Thanks, Senior Yingquan. Being with everyone makes me feel so much more at ease. It's totally different from traveling alone. And this place used to be even livelier. It'd be so much better if everyone were here. Then you just stay here without worrying. Yeah, Zhao Guang, make yourself at home. If there's anything you need, or if you want to go shopping or grab a bite, just ask me or Belle. Okay then, this is my little home in Phylum Heights now. You both must be exhausted today, right? Why not get some rest early? After saying goodnight, Senior Sister Yingquan goes to rest. Everyone's so thoughtful. Too bad I can't reveal my identity right now. Once I find my brother, I'll definitely make a proper apology to all my fellow disciples. I'll be fine, your brother. I never doubt my brother's intentions. I'm just worried about his safety. So please, help me investigate. You've worked hard today, so get some rest soon. Good night. Good night. See you tomorrow. Oh, did Zhao Guang like the room? He really likes it. Like Fairy also prepared some casual clothes for Zhao Guang on your behalf. When the right opportunity comes, you should ask Zhao Guang to try them on and see if she likes them. Let's make it a surprise for Zhao Guang. Right. But first we need to find out where Senior Ye is. There went to the Porcelain Mix Market, and since it got something to do with some ancient tomes, maybe you and Zhao Guang can go to the antique shop tomorrow and ask around. So curious about that ancient tome anyway. Anyway, let's leave it for tomorrow. Time to get some rest. Meanwhile, on the other side.
So this is the side you've been hiding. I bet the people around you never had a clue. Should I call them adorably oblivious or applaud your flawless performance?
Bum bum bum. Facing Sarah's gaze, Ye Shiyuan walks out from the shadows, his expression calm.
I never intended to hide this power from them. I just never found the right moment to tell them. Ever since I returned to Weifei, the longer I was trapped in that nightmare, the clearer this form became.
Tell me, why is it after you erased my nightmare, I can't hide this form anymore?
Convenient, though. I suppose it does make it easier to move unnoticed.
You should know better than anyone. It's not that I did anything to you. This power has always been the truth you've been suppressing.
Boom, boom, boom.
My authority comes from the Creator, so it naturally returns all things to their true state.
Oh, there's a problem.
Just like when I demonstrated to you before. I made those sacrifices return to their purest state. Now they're just aimless drifters. Mindless, memoryless, poor, lost things wandering without purpose. Surely by now you understand my goal isn't meaningless destruction. The Creator can reshape the natural order and lay bare the truth itself. They see your suffering, your talent, and feel pity for your plight. Perhaps the power you and your sister share is more similar than you think.
Dun dun dun.
Similar. I would have preferred if that sword had chosen me from the start.
What a good brother. But since the sword chose her, perhaps it also reflects the truth she's been suppressing. All the while, the sword is consuming her. One day, it'll eventually turn her into the coldest blade. The Creator is different. Their power doesn't take, it gives. They can restore her true freedom, completely severing the connection between the sword and your sister, freeing her from its chains.
I don't trust any of these idiots.
And you will also be freed from the nightmare forever.
If it means saving Xiaoguang, I'll help you awaken this creator of yours. What about you? Why are you helping me? Or should I ask, what is your wish in all this?
I've already answered many times. For true peace. An unbreakable, ever-standing order. I still remember every one of the Creator's words of wisdom from when I was young, when I read them for the first time. Man prides himself on his cage, treating it as if it was order. But their laws are like sandcastles, easily washed away by the tide. Their principles like spiderwebs, scattered by the slightest breeze. Their existence like a firefly's, extinguished at the slightest touch. But when the Creator's call resounds, there shall be no more extinction, for the seeds of conflict will be erased. No more decay, for the arrow of time shall be stilled. No more suffering, for the restless heart shall be steadied. When they descend, the tongues of those who quarrel shall be frozen. The arms of sword wielders hung in midair, and the hearts of the greedy turned to crystal. Absolute, eternal, unmovable.
Doritos!
All coalesced in that clearness. Look at this world. Birth and death. Love and hatred. How we're rising and falling. Civilizations waxing and waning. I've realized that the Creator is the answer that can end all of this.
The answer, huh? I hope you're right. Now, I've told you the location of the array. When are you going to take the next step?
Soon. Just a little longer. That sacrifice, that flawless listener, is guarding this area. The purifying ritual to summon the creator must go off without a hitch. Power. We need even more power to break through this miserable barrier.
Well,
I can feel the creator's decree resonating with my own longing. They are there, somewhere. A grand, cold, flawless will. So close to us.
the night grows heavy and deep within Lemnian Hollow. Something unknown is stirring in the darkness. A mysterious Bangbu is there, standing alone in the shadows. Little hands are clasped together, as if it's praying.
Hold on a little longer. Just a little longer. Very soon, salvation will come.
A night of uproar and secrets silently sink into the deep darkness as morning light spills across the land. Soybean Temple welcomes a new day, and Ying-chan, who brings news for everyone.
Oh.
I went to Porcelain Mix Market this morning to ask around. Ginger friend in the antique shop said he remembers seeing that woman in red. She brought a severely damaged ancient tome to Ginger. Saying she wanted it to restore it. Ancient tome. What kind of ancient tome was it? Not sure yet. Ginger said that since the ancient tome was severely damaged, it was a difficult job, so he recommended it to one of his old customers, who's obsessed with collecting antique books. Bargain a bow. Just a moment. Just a second, I gotta take care of something. Sorry about that. Phone calls coming in, spam bullshit. Not sure yet. Ginger said it was. I got his address so we can try our luck and pay him a visit. But Ginger also said he met some trouble lately and might not be in the best mood. Let's go ask first. Okay, and I'm actually going to step away for just a couple of moments. I'll be right back. Thanks for waiting, everybody. Sorry about that delay. I have returned. Nope. I need to step away for just another couple of moments. I'll be right back. Thanks for waiting. Sorry about that. Right as I got back, found out that that there was a package outside that I had to bring inside, so just had to take care of that real quick. Scattered files. Final notice. Eviction deadline. All claims to the above property are hereby void. Vacate the premises within 3 days or face forced eviction. Well, that's a problem. The atmosphere here somehow doesn't seem very friendly.
Final warning. Everything's in writing. Ownership confirmed. The property must be cleared within 3 days. Tubbs' new business plans don't wait.
My family's ancestral home, passed down for 3 generations, and now it's yours? Those documents, you fabricated them!
Times have changed. It's all about evidence, not stories. Empty your place within 3 days, or we'll clear it for you. When we clear your place, it won't be gentle. Picture your moldy old books getting crushed by a bulldozer in the landfill. See what becomes of the things you hold dear.
You bunch of bandits!
Arrogant woman leaves.
Uncle Biao? Are you all right?
All right? I'm doing great. 3 days. They expect me to clear out decades of collection in 3 days.
Kinda bother you at a time like this.
Sorry to bother you at a time like this, but we have a few questions. Do you recall an ancient tome restoration job from the antique shop?
Gone. It's all gone. They were after the collection, and everything's been taken.
About what was written in the tone.
Do you remember what kind of...
Then Fishers come by to say hi to everybody.
That ancient tome?
What did the person who took it look like? Did they mention where they were going?
Enough! Can't you see I've got bigger problems? I don't care where the tome went. My ancestral home, where I kept my entire collection, is about to be demolished. I ain't got no time for your questions. Go away, all of you!
Sorry to bother you. I'm very sorry.
Cat drum.
Talk about bad timing. Bargainer Biao's pretty beside himself with anger. Doubt he's in the mood to answer any of our questions.
Maybe let me try talking to him alone first. Help him calm down. It might take a bit longer, so I apologize for making everyone wait.
Oh, lost at another crossroads in life? What a coincidence running into you here!
What's Dylan doing here? Doing here too.
What are you doing here?
Me? I'm, of course, here handling complaints. Top's cross-department customer service center at your service, specialized in dealing with the toughest, most unreasonable cases. And besides, if you don't want to miss out on something interesting, you've got to keep an eye out. It's tough working at Krampus. You've got to grab every scrap of credit you can to stay off the bottom of the rankings. You freelancers wouldn't get it. Workplace competition is brutal.
Oh, sounds pretty intense.
Huh? What's with the long faces? What happened?
You can briefly tell Dylan about what just happened.
What a coincidence, huh? Your luck came through again today. I'm here to deal with the same issue. Give me a moment. Let me think.
Yes, you should take some time to think this through.
Time for an ice cream break.
Ice cream!
Don't wander off.
Ice cream! Ice cream! Definitely time for ice cream.
How can she be so casual about this?
Everyone is still exchanging glances by the time Dylan quickly returns, waving something in her hands.
All right, it's done. That Bargainer Biao is quite the interesting fellow. He couldn't possibly bear parting with that one-of-a-kind tome, so instead, he gave Sarah a replica. Turns out his cleverness has made things quite convenient for us.
Cryptic ancient tome, a heavily worn mysterious artifact. mysterious ancient tome, with pages stuck together from moisture damage. Its edges are tattered and inner pages torn, making many crucial sections hard to decipher. From what's just barely legible, the tome appears to document unverified legend about a rays related to absorbing miasma and suppressing evil. How did you manage to get that out of him?
Dylan? How did you manage to get that out of him?
Yeah, Dylan. It's like you cast a spell on him or something.
How did I do that? Exactly what I did will remain a secret. But look, I've solved this big trouble for you, got you what you wanted, and even managed to save his house in the process. Counting the last time I helped you rescue people in the Hollow, and the time before that with delivering Master Lumen, it's starting to feel like you owe me a lot of favors, don't you think?
You're right. I don't know how we can repay you.
I didn't even want us to repay you.
We didn't realize how much we'd been relying on you. How can we repay you?
All right, just scan here to submit a tip. I'm just kidding. You don't actually think I'd cash in on a crisis, do you? I'm not that type of person. What I actually want is, whatever you're up to next, no matter how interesting or how much of a pain, count me in.
That's it?
Huh? That's it?
Yep, it's that simple. You should be grateful it's me playing the Good Samaritan today and not Senior Zhao. Otherwise... Anyway, do we have a deal?
Deal.
Done deal.
Thank you, Dylan. You're so kind.
Already putting me in the kind person category. Thanks for the compliment.
No. Even if you have other motives, your help before and today is genuine. Right now, we're walking the same path together, and that's good enough for me.
Sometimes you seem like an innocent little girl, and other times, feels like you see right through everything.
I mean, that's
All right, let's set that aside.
how it usually
for now and
is.
Figure out our next move. Bargainer Biao said this tome is extraordinary. It talks about divine purification and some kind of ancient array that can absorb miasma and suppress evil spirits.
Well, that's useful.
Whether it actually works or not, well, that's another story.
That would be useful. I mean, theoretically. Hearing this, Zhaoguang perks up.
This is a matter of utmost importance. Since we've already got the tome, let's head back to Swabian Temple and discuss it there.
Zhaoguang seems to have remembered something. Can I ask you now, or wait until we're alone?
Senior Shaoguan, are you okay? Your expression just now seemed a bit off.
The array that absorbs miasma and suppresses evil spirits. Actually, when my brother and I were kids, we heard bits and pieces from our parents. They seemed to know something about it.
Ah. I hadn't really heard Senior yet mention them before.
I hadn't really heard Senior Ye mention your parents before.
Yeah. They passed away when we were very young.
Sorry to hear. Sorry, that was heavy.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up something heavy.
It's alright. When you think about it, how many people in New Eridu don't carry the pain of losing someone they love? Besides, Mom and Dad were a source of pride for both my brother and me. They both knew a bit of mystic arts, they were free spirits, deeply in love, wandering from place to place in their younger years, seeing the world, enjoying the mountains and rivers. Later, they came to Waifei, witnessed the dangers of the miasma, and couldn't bear to see the workers in the mines suffer. So they decided to stay and help. With everyone's help, they settled in the residential area near the mines. I was born sometime after that. I was too little to remember much. Just a few scattered memories of life back then. But whenever I see the look on my brother's face when he talks about those days, I can tell they must have been happy. Really, really happy. My brother said that before they passed, they were looking for a better way to suppress the miasma, never expecting that the outbreak 10 years ago would take them so suddenly.
Your parents, did they perish in the miasma outbreak at the old mining site 10 years ago?
Yes, it was chaos back then. I was too young to remember clearly. My brother was badly hurt and unconscious. By the time we finally woke up at the rescue, they were already gone. After that, we just scraped by with whatever help we could get. Kind people like Banyue Shifu would check in on us every now and then. Not long after, he entrusted us to the care of Yunkui Summit.
At that time, I heard that Yunkui Summit was taking in orphans. Since I was leading a rootless life, entrusting the important task of caring for 2 children to Ishwan Shifu was the safer choice.
Banyue Shifu, did you also know Xiao Guang's parents?
Banyue Shifu, did you also know Xiao Guang's parents?
We had just a few brief encounters. Back then, I would sometimes help out a little in the mining area.
I'm deeply grateful for your care, Banyue Shifu. Belle, do you remember asking me before whether my brother had been having nightmares? After our parents passed, and before we went to Yunkui Summit, my brother would often have nightmares of our parents being killed by a monstrous figure in the miasma. After we settled at Yunkui Summit, with Shifu and the others by our side, those nightmares gradually subsided.
Then coming to Wi-Fi make the nightmares come back?
Could it be that coming back to Wi-Fi has brought those nightmares back?
Such a tragic story. And the chaos that happened all those years ago, the truth is impossible to unravel. It makes sense that your brother is losing sleep. It isn't just the miasma that can lead to people's deaths.
Huh?
At those words, both Yishuang and Banyue fell silent.
Let's not dwell on the past. It's getting late. We should head back and discuss our next step.
I mean, definitely important.
Right, sorry. Talking about my parents always throws me off a little. What matters now is finding my brother. Let's move.
Xiao Guang and the others gradually faded from view, but Banyue lingers. It isn't just the miasma that can lead to people's deaths. Seemingly casual words, yet the cries of the past ring in his ears once more.
Please. Please. Our 2 children are still so young.
I wish I could see them grow up and not leave them all alone.
Please. I'm begging you.
A hand reaches out from behind, pulling Banyue back from his silence into the present.
Shifu, aren't we going to follow them? You look like there's something on your mind.
It's nothing. Let's go.
Hopefully everybody's continuing to have a decent day. Good, bad, whatever. I mean, hopefully less bad than anything else, but, you know, you never know. Existence transcends mortal measures, standing with the divine, or perhaps in ancient times there were sages who could communicate with the divine, observing the celestial changes. They knew miasma would converge during the peak of celestial. They built this array, gathering and purifying the miasma to restore the world to. When the array with the array complete, Though the evil is subdued, yet to summon desire to power, array core, willing sacrifice is the key. Sincerely, Dev. Though we leave this method if descends, the consequences are unpredictable. After reading the cryptic tome, everyone puts together all the information so far.
Aside from the sections that are too damaged to read, we can confirm now that Sarah and Senior Ye were investigating the array described in the tome. This array is closely tied to the creator that Sarah seeks. Perhaps it's a crucial step for their so-called audience with the creator.
Their added purpose is to suppress miasma.
But the array's purpose is to suppress miasma. From what we've seen of the Exaltists, people who treat human lives like weeds, their creator doesn't exactly seem the merciful type.
That is true.
Sarah sent the remnants out to search. The array might be near the old mining site. Xiaoguang, you lived there before. Do you remember anything about it?
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. If only I could remember more. If only I had talked with my brother more.
Don't be too hard on yourself. I've sensed something off in the depths of the hollow for years now. I've gone searching more than once, but always came back empty-handed. I'll make another trip. Just wait for my word.
Wait. Going in aimlessly right now is like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Xiaoguang, among the old mining site survivors, is there anyone you've stayed in touch with over the years?
So you think you could reach out to the people from back then about the array? Makes sense. I was too young to remember, but maybe someone else still does.
Maybe I've been deliberately avoiding ties to the past. After joining Yunquei Summit and becoming the Qingming Sword's wielder, my contact with the outside world has become even more limited.
Master, I've located the list of survivors from the old mining site. Most of them have settled in the Silum Bay area.
Ah, there we go. We found some survivors.
Don't worry. Some survivors from the miasma outbreak are now settled in Silum Bay. They might have some information about the array.
Silum Bay. I'm pretty familiar with that area. It's crowded and full of all kinds of people. Asking around one by one would take forever. Why don't we split up so we can cover more ground? No time to waste. I'll go on ahead. Join me when you're all set.
Sounds good to me.
This is time to proceed the story. Things have changed so much. Back when my brother and I had to stay here, this place was just a haphazard mess of makeshift shelters. Now it feels like a proper settlement. Past fades like dust. It's been years since you faced the past. Must feel pretty conflicted right now. Yeah, Ninchan and the others got here before us, so they must have gone down already, right? Somehow, now that I'm here, I'm feeling kind of nervous. Hey, doesn't that miner up ahead look kind of familiar? Looks like that person we saved her. Let's start by asking him. I love it, like, they're just, like, the normal-looking people, and then, like, certain ones that just stand the fuck out. Ah, it's you guys. The ones who saved me. Are you feeling better? Much, much better. Thanks to you and your friends, I was just thinking about how to thank you all. And here you are. Don't worry about it. We were simply doing what was right. We're just glad to see you're safe and sound. But we're here today to ask you about something, if you don't mind. Ask away. If I know anything about it, I'll tell you. Everything. No beating around the bush. Arrays? Divine deities? Is it always... My old man mentioned it once. Over the past few decades, outsiders would show up every now and then. Some who'd just move into the staff family quarters and kept sneaking deeper into the mine area. They were always asking the old-timers about the mine about stuff from way back when. Similar digging for info about some mystical arrays or whatever. Did they find anything? I just remember there was this guy who spoke real nice. Someone who was always smiling. It helped treat my old man's illness. They were good people. Once they even said something about making progress on whatever they were doing. And then, well, then everything went south, didn't it? All those things they tried probably didn't work out. If that had worked, maybe that disaster wouldn't have happened. There really was such a deity. People wouldn't have died and families wouldn't have been torn apart. Besides the array, do you perhaps remember any other details about around the time of the incident 10 years ago? Any detail that would help? Details. There's something I remembered recently. Last time I went to the Hollow, I just wanted to check out my old place. Got stuck before I could make it there. But I did spot these really cool looking white flowers blooming all over. You've seen something like that before too. Yeah, folks have been saying these white flowers are a good sign that my asthma is receding. I don't think of it. Vaguely remember seeing something similar in a mine shaft where my folks worked, back when we lived in the mining district 10 years ago. The air around those white flowers was clean too. No trace of my asthma in sight. Back then, I thought it was fun to hide next to those white flowers whenever I got into trouble with my folks. Felt oddly comforting. And that's pretty much all there is to it. After that, the miasma outbreak happened. We couldn't even go home anymore. Not many survived. Some moved far away. Others relocated here. And, well, as time passed, we just lost touch. Come to think of it, it's quite a coincidence. Recently, besides you, well, you're my savior, so I might as well be honest. Someone else asked me about that array stuff too. It was this young man who even gave me a fat stack of hush money, telling me not to breathe a word of this to anyone else. Something about how this info was tied to some dangerous stuff, and they couldn't let more people get caught up in it. Man, did he messed her yet? What did he look like? Did he have brown hair, wear glasses, was dressed in Yonkai Summit training attire? Huh? Nah, I was nothing like that. It was a tall, slim man with black clothes and black hair. There was a certain aura about him. He spoke politely and was quite generous too. If he hadn't saved me, I would have kept my lips sealed about him. Ah, so it wasn't. Don't feel down. we still made good progress on this trip. Let's check some other places to see what we can find. Just a Ningchen, somewhat anxious voice comes from not far away. Is Ningchen being held up by someone? Go check it out. I have important matters to attend to. I have important matters to attend. Please stop pestering me. Hey there, don't leave, friend. I just said I see darkness clouding your vision. There's some terrible malliance locked between those brows of yours. This great master calculated you correct. You must have lost a close family member. This weighs heavily on your heart. If left unresolved, great misfortune may befall you. Luckily, you met me. For just 5,000 dennies. You? What the hell are you talking about? Get out of here. Fortune teller looks embarrassed, but quickly locks eyes with Xiao Guang. They're finding a new target. Hey there, young lady. You have a most spiritual aura. Come, let me read your fortune. We can work out a good price. It's fate that we met. This is terrible. Terrible omen. Stars have fallen, the moon is broken. Your path is fraught with peril. Barely a glimmer of light to be seen in the darkness. My lady, you may face a great calamity soon. To overcome this tribulation, you need... What nonsense. That means some work. You want us to pay to break the curse? Well, I'm not great at divination myself. I have a master who's an expert. Anna's in the north, Lee is in the south. I'm sorry, but your compass is wrong. And the position Dewey and Schwann trigrams, they're not quite right either. You've got other matters to attend to, so we'll take our leave now. Why you keep running into tough nuts and experts these days? That guy the other day saw right through me, too. Your little girls aren't so easy to fool anymore. This game's getting harder and harder to pull off. The fortune teller grows frustrated with embarrassment, recalling that tall, dignified young man in black from the other day. Young man, your face speaks of noble fortune, but I see a hint of worry between your brows. Let the great master read the fortune I've laid out for you. Hey, don't mess with that. Keep your hands off. Hands off, I say. Victory at all costs. Yifu always said divination was my worst subject. Too restless and unfocused to get accurate readings. But this time, I choose to trust my divination. Oh yeah, KF, it is back. This is Gatcha week. It's Zenless today and tomorrow, then Arc Knights, Enfield Thursday and Friday. But at least you don't have to resub today. This time, I choose to trust my divination. No word comes, that wretched creature appears. I'll give it my all. Why is everyone staring at Banyue Shifu? The atmosphere is getting weirder and weirder. Going back first. Right now, I actually want to look around some more. If there's anyone else my brother and I used to know. I'll be back soon. Xiao Guang is so focused on finding her brother that she hasn't even noticed the strange atmosphere. I'll be back with Banyue Shifu first. Exactly, KF. Sometimes the thing is that I enjoy the game and I play off stream, but I don't really end up doing a lot of the story stuff. So I'm taking the opportunity to justify, like, if I do it like 2 days a month, it's not that bad. Or even less often. Look, it really is that heap of scrap. Must have been blind back then. Bringing that thing back from the hollow and treating it like a person. How she treated with such kindness. Look at how it repaid her. Just standing by and watching her die. No wonder they said it was a killing machine before. Thing's got no heart. Yeah, I mean, it didn't even that forbidden fruit test or a shoe. Saved such a thing and brought it back, and now she's gone, and her only brother. No one's heard from him in years. Banyue Shifu? Years ago, I committed an unforgivable sin. The evidence is irrefutable, beyond any dispute. Their resentment, their boundless hatred. It is the karma I deserve. I must bear it. I have. That's actually going to be... I did a little bit of it on stream on Friday after the Lego. And then I'm going to be doing it Thursday and Friday this week. Years ago, I committed an unforgivable sin. The evidence is irrefutable beyond the dispute. Their resentment, their boundless hatred. It's the karma I deserve. I must bear it. One day, I should explain it all to you. Return to Subian Temple with Banyue. Check on him again.
Shifu, about what just happened.
My apologies. My unannounced visit has caused trouble for the people here. Oh, the blame is mine. Please don't let it trouble you. If there are words that can ease even a bit of their pain, then it is a burden I should bear.
Seems to have a past that's hard to talk about. Gotta give him some space.
I understand. I won't ask further. But if you ever want to talk about it, I'll always be there to listen.
Thank you.
Banyue gives you a grateful look while remaining silent. Soon the others return. Everyone gathers to share what they found.
So those white flowers we noticed last time also appeared before the miasma outbreak back then. Xiaoguang's intuition was right. If the white flowers are showing up again, it must be a sign of something. And the array that's been repeatedly mentioned. Some of the survivors remember it, so it seems like it really does exist.
Whether Sarah is after the array for good deed for the day or not, we need to visit the old residential area near the mining site.
Agreed.
You want to head back?
Xiaoguang, are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. If the leads brought us there, then it's time I faced the past.
Time to face the past. Once everyone's prepared, we'll set out.
All right. Once everyone's prepared, we'll set out.
Should we head out now? Let's do it. Eileen, Banyue.
Hello.
And conveniently,
Promise to tell me if anything's wrong, okay?
we'll also bring Yishungang with, because
The Qingming blade will always be raised towards your enemies.
I have that capability, because I have her and I have her at 60. Yeah, I was enjoying Arc Knights. We'll see how we go further with it. Definitely looking forward to playing more of it. I mean, I hope it takes my attention away from, this. I like the character design. I like some of the stuff with this. So, I mean, it's not like...
Master, the route has been mapped. Destination, the old mining site's residential area.
Where the mind dwells, the sword follows. The next line of the sword control mantra is reflecting the void, right? No, it should be enlightenment within. Oh, where the mind dwells, the sword follows. Enlightenment within, awakening Qingming.
Mountains fall, earth shatters!
Bum bum ba bum bum.
Finally got it right. Looks like our Xiao Guang is a bit off her game today. Did you do something bad last night and ended up whispering the spell to your pillow in your sleep?
The next part should be stellar circulation? No, wait. It's... Huh? That's strange.
You want to take a break?
Xiaoguang, you don't look so well. Maybe we should take a break.
No need. I just got a little distracted. Maybe it's because I'm walking this familiar yet strange road again. My mind just can't quite keep up.
Are you sure you're all right? We can take a short break. There's no need to hurry.
The secrets hidden in that place aren't going anywhere. If you're not feeling well today, we can go another day.
I'm okay, really. Stellar circulation. Qingming leads the way. See? I just got distracted earlier. Let's keep moving.
Okay. We shall proceed.
We're getting close. There appears to be a barricade ahead.
The path's blocked again? Now I kinda understand those customer complaints that keep holding up the line.
Wildfire! Flame!
Ba 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 ba.
My blade cuts down evil. My spirit soars in the sky. Let this sword array send you away.
We can find the last one that we need to clear out. Get that all tidied, and now we can pull the lever. Oh, nope, not quite yet. What else we gotta do? I guess we need to look at this.
Looks like we gotta clear these miasma tumors and find a minecart like last time.
Okay, we found the minecart. Sometimes I don't love that it's like, hey,
Now we can head
here's
back
the
and try
puzzle.
operating the minecart.
Here's the puzzle.
Hard to believe it still works after all these years.
You don't get to,
It seems that the workers put a lot of heart into making these machines.
do the puzzle. You have to find the pieces of the puzzle. You can see all of them.
Alrighty, now we're finally on track to blow up.
Boom shakalaka.
Why so?
Boom, boom, boom.
Belle, the other side of the bridge is where the residential area
Oh, nice. Good to see. It's always good when you actually finish what you set out to do.
This bridge leads to where Xiaoguang used to live.
This bridge. When we were kids, my brother loved bringing me to the middle of it to play. He said the view of the river was clearest from there. We'd always compete. Whether that was who could throw a stone farthest or make a bigger splash. He always let me win. Back then, the bridge felt so long, like it went on forever, and it would never end. And on that day, 10 years ago, all I remember is it was dark and noisy. Screams and the sounds of things collapsing. And that suffocating feeling. Like I couldn't breathe or move at all. There was a figure. Tall and steady. Holding me and my brother. It felt safe and reassuring. But also cold. The figure ran swiftly across the bridge, carrying us. I remember the bridge rushing by beneath us, the wind in my ears, and the sound of his heavy footsteps.
I think that's Banyue. Dagong, do you remember who it was?
That figure was the one who saved you and Senior Ye, right? Do you still remember who it was?
No, I don't. But that was when I realized, in moments of danger, being saved, even in a slightly cold embrace, can bring such deep comfort.
Is that so?
Let's keep going. We'll cross this bridge with you, together, to the other side.
With a pure heart?
Those floating boulders. I feel like I've seen them before. They must have some special use.
I wish they'd fall someday and put an end to every creature that gets in our way.
I mean, that'd be nice.
Put the light. Succeed. Shit. Hey.
End this hatred!
Well then.
There are even more of those white flowers. The further we go, the more there are.
Make the earth tremble! Nothing! Crumble!
Do, 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 do. I will have some tasty beverage here in just a few moments. Thank you for that, chicken.
Let's see. Intercept! Seal! Wait! Forward! Hello? This is the end for you! Huh? Yep. Shoot! Turn around!
Gonna have some more of my more dubiously flavored gamer subs. It's one I thoroughly enjoy from one of my favorite VTubers. And definitely one that caused an eyebrow to be raised by you, Mr. Chicken.
I heard an unusual echo.
There seems to be more white flowers here compared to everywhere else that we've been through.
Those stone lion statues over there. They're completely different from how I remember.
It is, in fact, doggy style.
Time truly is relentless. Just 10 years, and the statues over there have already eroded so much. The wind whistling through these empty windows almost sounds like weeping.
The thing is that it's a really good flavor. I mean, just because it's got a dubious name, it feels so empty and desolate.
It feels so empty and desolate.
I want to take a look around on my own for a bit.
That's probably for the best. Everyone should take a look around. Bonnier, I heard you used to come here to help out. Why are you so quiet now that you've returned, Bonnier?
Bonnier remains silent, seemingly deep in thought.
Ever since we've entered this area, Shifu has been unusually quiet. Perhaps he sensed something.
The surface of the stone lion statue is covered in cracks. As Bonnier gazes at its base, a stream of past memories flickers deep within his core. Viscous substance detected. Risk assessment 0%. Composition analysis. Fructose. Plant fiber. Middle fingers sink in the orange-red pulp. Frosting sticking to the mechanical joints. Tactile feedback. Contact with soft object. Classification. Human gift.
Here, take these. They're homemade dried persimmons. Really sweet.
Whoa, Mom! You can't see it, but he's not even sure if he can eat them.
Oh, thank you.
See that? I told you he can understand us.
Thanks a lot, big guy. Because you helped clear the collapsed tunnel, the kids can all go home for dinner.
Here, this is for you.
A pale wildflower is suddenly wedged into the joints of the mechanical arm. A strange warmth spreads along the arm plate. The heat from a human palm.
I don't know where you come from, and this old lady can't even see what you look like. This suit of armor feels awfully cold to the touch, but I know there's a warm heart beneath it all.
Are you able to tell us what we should call you?
Abnormal core temperature fluctuations. Urge unit. Type 0 command. Suppress miasma at all costs. Overridden. Bonnieur's core emotion module permanently activated. Mission name. Rebirth. Worka.
Got one for complaint.
the ethereals around here have been pretty much cleared out. I'll take a look by myself, see if I can find anything. Let's put him to some investigating. Maybe we'll find something. Indeed, proceed with caution. There seems to be a strange presence over here. This way of descent that you speak of. From your words, it sounds like not just anyone can pave it. Silhouette. Yuan. Yeah, of course. Only the devout. One who completely surrenders body and soul, anchoring themselves solely to their supreme will, can sense their presence and invoke their descent. You're beating around the bush. Don't tell me you still don't trust me. I helped you locate the array. You should give me more concrete details. I've already said, when the creator descends, only I can determine where they'll appear. This is my sacred honor, and also a boundary that cannot be crossed. You need only follow in my footsteps. Even if someone were to tail us here like rats, trying to watch us in greed, it would all be in vain. If you go any further, you won't be able to hide that side of yourself anymore. Better face who you really are, Yishuan. Just remember this. Everything comes with a price. What you cherish, what you protect, what you fear to lose. Perhaps they can all become the nourishment that feeds the new order. The illusion ends here. That was a vision of my brother and Sarah? This kind of thing has happened before.
This has happened before. Something in me seems to trigger a reaction from the miasma, recreating these scenes from the past. But I'm not sure how it works, or how accurate they are. If that is a recreation of the past, judging by where the visions appeared and what they said, the array is most likely somewhere beyond this door.
The way my brother spoke, and that feeling of briefly touching the past, what we saw must have been a glimpse of something that really happened. The things he said, I know my brother better than anyone. He only speaks that way when he's calmly planning something in his head. There's no concrete evidence yet, but I think we can at least rule out the worst case scenario. My brother must have had other motives, just like we suspected. Will you trust me on this? I trust you, Xiaoguang. I must Senior Ye.
Judgment, Xiaoguang. And I trust Senior Ye too. If we keep following their trail, I'm sure we'll figure out why he hasn't sent word back yet.
Yeah. They went through this door. This door. Xiaoguang pushed the door, but it wouldn't budge. Huh. Seems to be locked.
Huh. It seems to be locked.
How do you open it again? Back then, one of the neighborhood uncles set up a secret lock to keep the kids out. But later, some of the older kids overheard the password.
Xiaoguang, did you remember something?
Xiaoguang, did you remember something?
I thought that after so many years, and with all the chaos back then, I wouldn't remember much. Yet the moment I got here, some memories just came back on their own. If we walk a bit further back and go upstairs, there should be a platform. Dad would sometimes sit there, and I'd run over, cling to his back, and ask him to tell me stories. He said every star was once an extinguished miner's lamp, and that the lumite ore mined from the tunnels was made from stars dreaming and falling to the earth. I later realized he feared the miners who died in the miasma would be forgotten. Just like now, how I'm afraid of forgetting his voice.
We know now that my brother and Sarah went beyond this door, but I don't want to break it or anything around it unless it's absolutely necessary.
Why don't you check out the other places first? Let me think a bit. Maybe I'll remember.
When we regroup, if I still can't remember how to open it, then we can consider other ways to get through, okay? Yeah.
All right, check other places first. Stay safe and don't push yourself too hard.
We don't want any more chaos than we absolutely fucking have to. Well, let's look around. Squirka. Ominous ruins. Corner was a strange vibe. Some of the building ruins in wall sections are unusually smooth. Unlike natural breaks, the scratches look more like they were carved by some kind of sharp wingtip. Are there any winged monsters around here?
Do you hear the bones wailing? This shell has long been overloaded. You couldn't even feel the softness of flowers and grass. Why bother playing the fool who guards the spring? Why keep moving forward with a broken vessel? You still have an easier, happier choice. No more shackles of atonement. No more chains of duty. Exile into nothingness is the most complete repayment for those sins. It's you.
Banyo Shifu, what's wrong?
Banyu Shifu, what's wrong?
I think I just heard a strange, eerie voice.
It's the one Dylan mentioned her before.
Is it that weird voice
Is it?
Dylan mentioned before? If it's back again, is something off here?
Yes, I can sense extremely strong miasma behind these walls.
Ah.
That voice creeps in quietly and clouds the mind. It would be best to keep your guard up. I've also noticed something peculiar. The miasma is thick here, but when we approach the field of white flowers, it seems as if the corruption dissipates.
Right.
Now that you mention it, I have the same feeling. So the miasma thinning out like an ebbing tide isn't as natural as it looks. It's like the white flowers are guiding the miasma to collect in one direction. Strange white flowers? Weird voices? Something's definitely off in this hollow. Xiaoguang and I even saw visions near the door of Sarah and Senior Ye heading deeper inside. If our guess is right, the array they were looking for should be in that same direction.
In that case, it's too dangerous to just rush in blindly. Let's wait for everyone to finish investigating, then regroup before deciding our next move.
Check on all the things we can find. Why is there still no response? It comes to that point, they'll have no choice but to. No illusion. Senior Ye seems to be secretly waiting for something. Squirka, 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 squirka. Squirka, 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 squirka. Hey, Miss Scruffy, good to see ya. You, I know it's just a Monday, but,
The monster who stood by and let death through.
you interested in, doing some, Fortnite with Luna and I in about an hour? Place once filled with children's laughter and joy, now covered in thick layer of dust. Even after being abandoned for years and ravaged by disaster, you can still clearly feel the dedication of its original designers. Every inch of the small area was carefully planned out, just to carve out a lively playground for the next generation amidst the harsh mining district life. Stubbornly resist being forgotten, announcing to the world that people once strived so hard to put down roots and live here, infusing joy and hope into their ordinary days. God, Chivo grinding in Diablo 4, nice. I should go back to Diablo 4 at some point, just...
Ugh, it's so quiet here. It's giving me the creeps. Dylan, have you found anything?
Quiet. Huh. I suppose so. But in a place where people struggle just to get by, quiet can mean something else. Either too hungry to speak, or holding their breath to what's happening outside. If it weren't swallowed by the hollow, even an abandoned place like this would still have some signs of life. The scurrying of mice inside the walls, the drip of leaking pipes, and the wind whistling through the broken window cracks.
Dylan's calm expression shifts, replaced by a complex gaze, blending concentration with a strange sense of understanding. She hesitates for a moment, showing a hint of confusion.
Under what circumstances would a person feel thankful toward their killer?
Thankful? Towards their killer? That's pretty heavy. Why ask something like that all of a sudden? Did you hear something again?
I asked first. Aren't you going to answer my question?
Thanking their killer. Maybe it's for a sense of release? Like when someone's trapped in despair and suffering. Or perhaps it marks the end of revenge, making the killer live on with that guilt. That's a punishment harsher than death. There's another possibility. Sometimes, only by dying yourself can the person you care about most keep on living.
Only by dying yourself can the one you care about most keep on living?
The swing comes to a stop and Dylan seems lost in thought. Squirka, 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 squirka. Flying enemy. Hooray!
Why are there sacrifices here? I've never seen ones like these. Could it be Sarah's doing?
This one bears a strange aura. It feels off.
Why does it feel like it's focused on Dylan and Banyu Shifu?
This gross feeling like I'm being watched is all too familiar.
Are you okay?
Pay close attention to what I'm saying.
End this hatred!
Heart of ice.
Well, at this point, your tattoo should be nice and well healed, so it shouldn't be a big deal for you to just give it a scratch if you need to. I know you choose not to, but I'm just letting you know that it shouldn't do anything adverse at this point.
The miasma here is so intense.
Such a vicious aura. That attack's dangerous. Don't rush in. Find a way to counter it.
What? Save your lessons for your obedient little students. Shoot! If you spot an ethereal, shout for help! Forward! Yep!
Let me handle this.
Eternal ritual. The creator's sacred edict.
Leave this to me. The sword follows my will, and winds howl in the heavens. The Qingming's might rends the heavens.
Huh? Pay close attention to what I'm saying.
End this hatred.
Unsheath.
No, I mean,
Big. Hello?
just giving you options.
And for you.
You just don't go too absurdly ham on it.
I've got your back, Banyue.
Don't push yourself, darling.
Are you okay?
Flame, the dawn of a revelation!
Dial 1 for complaints. Dial 2 for a chat. If you spot an ethereal, shout for help.
End this
Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Well, you don't do the cheese. You don't use a cheese grater to satisfy an itch, Luna.
Nothing small.
The creator's voice.
That's not how you do it. After sacrifices are defeated.
The creators call.
The miasma's getting thicker. Be careful.
Enough sneaking around. Show yourself. Don't forget, once chased after its illusion, but it's more devastating than outright lie.
Hurry up and pack your stuff. What's there to be so sentimental about in this dump? It's all gonna be swallowed by the hollow anyway.
What's the rush? Didn't city management say they've hired some powerful medium? They said we just need to draw a lot and it'll all be fine.
Let's go. Time to draw lots. Fong, where's that little tag-along of yours?
Auntie Fong.
It's me. Why are you hiding here? You haven't eaten, have you? Everyone's gone ahead already. We should go too once you've eaten something.
Those people were just talking about drawing lots. What's that?
Ah, don't be scared. I'm right here for you. That
Oof.
drawing lots thing is just for show. Nothing's going to happen to you, Dialin.
Evacuate? Nonsense. If we just choose one person, use them as a shell, and borrow their life, I can guarantee everyone's safety. Each person values their own life. That's precisely why we are drawing lots to decide. All right, fair and square. Everybody's happy. The heavens have already made their choice.
Man.
It is you, unlucky girl.
Don't be sad, Auntie Fong. I'm okay.
she was sacrificed or used as a sacrifice for everybody to get out.
This is the end. It's too late now. Too late! All I ever wanted was just to live an ordinary life.
My last wish.
Alive. You are already dead, and I'm going to die soon.
If I die, everyone else will be saved.
That trick. Who knows how many times they pulled that one? Now, we're all gonna die!
I should have evacuated it. Why did I ever believe that crap about a shell and borrowing lives? Those scamming bastards! And the old threat made us draw lots. They'll pay for this with their lives!
Draw lots. Scamming. Oh, going to die. Auntie Fong! No, I have to think. Figure out a way to get out of the hollow. I must warn her.
Over here! This way!
Follow these voices. I have to get out. I have to tell Auntie Fong. That medium and those people from the outside, they're lying.
How could this happen? Where's that witch? Where are the people from the city construction company? Help!
Didn't you say if that kid drew the lot, everything was gonna be fine? It was your idea. What do you have to say about this?
Wow. Her caretaker was the one who friggin' jonesed her into the getting the lot.
I thought I'd found someone to die in my stead. But who could have known?
Shitty people.
Dylan!
You okay? I kept calling your name, but you wouldn't respond. What happened? You...
I'm fine. I fell into their trap. I got careless.
Dylan, Banyue Shifu, are you alright?
After that sacrifice disappeared, you both just froze in place. No matter how we tried to get your attention, you wouldn't respond. We were really worried.
The voice is back.
Was that voice back again?
Yes,
What did it say?
What did it say?
just alluring whispers meant to worm into my mind, tried to tempt me into giving away my power.
Huh. Could it mean the creator's call? That the sacrifice mentioned was really from the actual creator? But why is the voice only targeting me and Banyue? You guys really haven't heard anything since we entered this area? A voice that sounds like your own whispering in your head?
A voice like my own? No, I haven't heard anything like that. But when you two froze, the Qingming sword reacted slightly in its case. The case was sealed by Shifu herself. This is the first time I've seen it react like that.
That's even more interesting. Seems something else in this hollow has had its eye on us while we've been searching for the array in Hyashuyan. Who knows why it's here, but whatever it is, chances are it's not some merciful deity. Anything that messes with our minds like that isn't here to save anyone.
Yeah.
Unknown presence lurking in this hollow. Even someone as strong as Banyue Shifu got caught by it.
I really want to keep following my brother's trail, but
This isn't the time for me to be reckless. With so much at stake, and for everyone's safety, we should report back to Yunquei Summit before proceeding further. Shifu and the Elders know Limnian Hollow better than anyone. Someone may know what's behind all this.
Jugwong's right.
Xiaoguang's got a point. Plus, the miasma is really thick behind the barrier, and that weird voice could come back any time. We'd better get out of here.
I agree. Having that voice keep crawling into my head, it's starting to get on my nerves.
Banyue Shifu? Well, what do you think?
Banyue takes one last look at the sealed gate and nods. After returning to Subian Temple, Zhao Guang tells the mystics there what's going on.
So you're Ye Xingguang, the one who inherited the Qingming sword at a young age. I've heard that your talent really stands out among the younger generation of Yunquei Summit, and that you might even be the most likely to become a Void Hunter.
That's more praise than I deserve. Everyone, it was my recklessness that kept me from realizing how serious the situation was. I shouldn't have kept things from you. I owe all of you a sincere apology.
Apologies, Zhao Guang.
Sorry, everyone. I wanted to wait until we had some leads on Senior Ye's whereabouts before telling the truth. I never thought we'd come across something like that weird miasma fluctuation.
After our trip to the Hollow, I understand just how serious the situation really is now. It concerns the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula, so I can't hide things anymore.
But please trust me. Though I don't have evidence to prove it, my brother must have a reason for covering his tracks and for being alongside Sarah. I know he wouldn't betray us.
We grew up together. No one knows him better than I do. He's honorable and loyal. He would never abandon his morals or hurt others for selfish gain.
Xiaoguang, Junior, we understand how you feel. We all know what kind of person Senior Ye is. We've already contacted Yishuan Shifu. She's tied up with some other important matters at the moment, but she'll head here as soon as she can. Until then, the decision rests with her.
Bum bum bum.
Thank you for your trust. There's no need to be so formal. Just call me Xiaoguang like before. And please, help us get to the bottom of the abnormal miasma fluctuation before Shifu arrives.
Of course, we'll do everything we can. But Xiaoguang, for now, you should remain here at Suiban Temple. Junior Bell, please stay with her.
Huh? Yishuan Shifu specifically requested that you not take part in the investigation under any circumstances.
What? But...
I'm sorry. We'll head out and start investigating with the other mystics at first light tomorrow. You just wait here for our return, all right?
Ooh, benched. With that, Xingyuan leaves together with the other disciples. Zhao Guang is left standing there, hands clasped tightly together, her expression clouded with helplessness.
It's always like this.
Yishuan Sifu was worried. Worried about my safety. I understand. I've always understood. Shifu cares for me deeply. Even with Shifu's personally crafted Zenless sword case, she's constantly worried. Worried that the power in the Qingming sword might spiral out of control. Worried that it might end up like her sister, High Preceptor Yi Zhang. But having to stay behind everyone, being kept safe, watching everyone else face danger while I can only wait. It's just... With that gloomy look on your face, you hardly seem like the Zhiguang I know. Being able to face any situation with composure, isn't that the kind of person you are? Zhiguang, you're too tense. After everything that happened today, what you need most right now is to get some proper rest and recharge. Let's get ready to receive tomorrow's news in tip-top shape. Sorry, I have trouble warning everyone again. Let's all get some rest today. And we completed the main true name like a lock. Chitty chat. Haven't gone to bed yet? I just want to come see you again. It's alright. I was just feeling a bit down again. But after everyone's comforting words, I'm feeling much better now. At least those two illusions today gave us a clearer picture. You must be exhausted from running around with me the past couple of days. Go get some rest. Flowers. And diary. Ba 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 ba. check our good old internet. Complete task to unlock. Deadly assault. Let's see what else we've got. Talk to Venus. Just gonna go here real quick. I don't know, this is a side thing. Never mind, we'll look, sage in a barrel. Wait till night and talk to Kami North. Threshold in hard mode. You got event stuff. Keep forgetting what's what. Warm bed. For a long day, the bed seems to whisper, "Come, rest your mortal coil." That's what you're meant to do right now. What you're meant to do right now. Like falling into clouds, gently sinking, surrounded by tenderness, you drift off into dreams. But under the cover of night, there are still those who remain awake in Philo Heights. Well, this is unexpected. You let that insignificant pawn go free. Such mercy. Doesn't quite fit the image of somebody hell-bent on revenge, ready to die alongside their nemesis. Just an insignificant pawn. Minimal intel, and their life or death won't affect the bigger picture. No need to cut off every loose end. On the path to meet the creator, any impious noise must be thoroughly purified. Just like those traitors who once basked in divine grace yet harbored doubts, daring to commit blasphemy, are now very quiet, utterly quiet. As for you showing mercy to even the little pawn, how can I trust you won't go soft on Banyue at a crucial moment? Or perhaps hesitate when it comes to your own ending. Whether you trust me or not, it means nothing to me. I've said it before. Making Banyue pay in blood is my punishment for him. And the ending I've written for myself. You're sharing in the same punishment as him? How ironic. Don't tell me you're still clinging to that pathetic illusion of a master-disciple bond. Don't make me laugh. But the point is probing. We're just using each other to get what we want. My decisions are none of your business. Don't get too hung up on your so-called god puppet. Better pay attention to those you keep in your company. For your sake, you better pray your creator is really as omniscient as you claim. I mean, Shiwan? Yeah, his little schemes are insignificant. Creator's foreseen his fangs, and I shall be the final link to fulfill the creator's prophecy. Yishuan's very existence, his every choice, even those futile acts of defiance, will all be woven in the grand tapestry, becoming a distinctive stroke of color in this final masterpiece. Everything will return at journey's end. The lingering warmth of conspiracy gradually dissipates in the morning light of Phylum Heights. A new day dawns upon Suibian Temple, still unaware of last night's undercurrent, carrying mysteries and looming threats. Since I'm awake, I should go check on Xiaoguang first. Belion and Bolion bickering outside. Might as well check it out. Nah. Bolion, this is all your fault, you troublemaker, setting this bad precedent. Hey, you dare slander me. What have I done wrong, pray tell? It must have been you sneaking down the mountain, setting that rebellious example that Master Xiaoguang's heart wavered for adventure outside the mountain. What slander? How could you know about the passing of time on the mountain or Master Zhao Guang's state of mind while you've been guarding Soybian Temple all these years? I know for sure this is about seeking one's true heart. It's like the protagonist of that supreme manual I've been studying. Sword ascending the 9 heavens. Even knowing the path is rough, I shall forge ahead with both sword and heart. Such spirit, how similar it is to my own noble quest of braving the world outside the mountain to seek my path and overcome tribulation. Both are acts of pure romance. Ah, how magnificent, how splendid. Have you ever forgotten what Master Zhao Guang carries? The Qingming sword, a deadly weapon that drinks memories and devours the 5 senses. Well, yes, I know. I humbly believe that only by tasting all the world's delicacies and witnessing all life's splendors can one achieve true enlightenment to resist the sword's side effects. It's tempering one's sword heart through mortal experiences. You never used to talk like this before. How many cultivation web novels did you read? You're so cheesy. It's making my bang boo components get goosebumps. What do you know? This is called scholarly elegance. You aren't always so old-fashioned and long-winded. Two bang boo lock eyes glaring at each other, puffed up with anger, neither willing to back down. Better not interrupt. I should go find Xiao Guang's instead. Bum 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 dum. Xiao Guang stands alone silently. Her red ribbon is striking as the first walked into Soybian Temple. Only now, she seems weighed down by many unspoken thoughts.
Morning, Senior Xiao Guang.
Morning. Wait, why senior all of a sudden?
I was thinking when we first met.
Oh, I was just thinking of when we first met. You really liked it when I called you Senior. Now that you don't have to keep your identity hidden, we might as well bring it back. It really suits you.
All right. Junior Bell.
Present.
Present, Senior Xiao Guang.
Faint smile softened Xiao Guang's face. Or Yishuan Sifu gets here.
Better keep Xiao Guang occupied and make sure she doesn't go off on her own until Yishuan Shifu gets here.
Wanna go for a walk?
The weather's really nice today. Wanna go for a walk with me? Come to think of it, I haven't had the chance to show you around yet.
Then I'll be counting on you as my guide.
Should we head on now? Need to prep anything? Alright, I prepared some casual clothes for Yishuang based on Fairy's lifestyle preference and also report. Maybe I should persuade Zhao Guang to change into them. No, it might help lift her mood. Want to change into something casual? Yeah, casual? Right now? I'm explaining to Zhao Guang. Oh, she's a bit shy. He still nods gently and goes back to her room to change into the dress. After changing clothes, Zhao Guang's eyes hold a mix of sweet awkwardness and subtle hint of anticipation. It's great on you. Really? That's relief. I was worried it might seem too childish. Not quite fitting for a senior. You look super sweet and approachable now. Okay, so we got this for the plot. No. I gotta wear this outfit for the plot right now. Makes sense. Yumcha Sin. From the looks of it, it's a pretty big tea house. Wanna check it out?
Yeah, it's always packed. They've got the hottest gossip, and the food's amazing. Wanna check it out, Xiaogong?
Yes, please. I've been to a banquet here before.
I once came here for a banquet with some big shots. But between you and me, the food they served those VIPs wasn't nearly as good as their regular dishes.
Oh, really?
I should have kept quiet.
Oops. I hope no one heard that. Sweetie, how's it going? I hope business is booming. Got any recommendations today?
Another regular customer. Welcome! Is this young lady a friend of yours? She's got the aura of a true connoisseur. Would you like to try our seasonal special?
I can faintly smell some osmanthus in the air. How lovely.
That would be our Moonveil Osmanthus cake, fresh out of the oven. They're made with the very first golden blossoms picked just this morning. Soft, sweet, melts in your mouth. I guarantee it's a taste you'll never forget. Osmanthus cakes always bring back memories of loved ones. This batch is limited, reserved for only our regular customers. And you won't find it on the banquet menu.
Oh, she heard us.
So she heard us.
Osmanthus cake. Belle, would you like to try it?
Sure, let's try it.
Osmanthus cake is often used as a symbol of remembrance. Xiaogong must be thinking about Senior Ye again. Sure. After smelling the aroma before we even walked in, how could we resist? Just hearing you describe it already made me want to eat some.
I guarantee you'll be satisfied. We have seats upstairs. This way.
Second floor is bustling. What do you say? Want to head up and check it out? Let's check out the second floor.
Come on over here. Come take a look.
The storyteller's voice resonates through the air with powerful energy. Soon the tale reaches its climax. But listening carefully to the content, the protagonist of his story happens to be Xiao Guan. Is this gentleman talking about me? Let's keep listening together. The storyteller recounts Xiao Guan's tale at Yunkwei Summit with great relish, words flowing like a river, as if they had been there to witness it all firsthand. That's an exaggeration. This storyteller's making it sound so dramatic with all those embellishments. This is so embarrassing. I'm dying. Alright, let's hurry and try those Osmanthus cakes Speedy mentioned. They'll sell out if we wait too long. Come on, let's go. The storyteller is still up on stage, talking up a storm, completely oblivious that the protagonist of his tale just ran off in panic. You share the Osmanthus cakes with Xiao Guang.
So, what do you think?
I'm the host here. I should be the one asking you.
I was gonna ask you the same. It's fragrant, sweet, and soft. Here, have a few more pieces.
Osmanthus cake goes best with tea. The tea helps to cleanse the palate. I wonder if some memories are like tea leaves that drift to the bottom of the cup, sinking so deep that they never surface again.
The depths of Zhao Guang's eyes carry a mix of hope and anxiety. Very hard to read. What is it you're trying to say?
Memories aren't like reflections in a teacup. Even when the tea leaves sink to the bottom, they can still float back up if something stirs them one day. Xiaoguang, what is it you're trying to say?
It's nothing. It just feels like time's been slipping by so fast.
Miss, is the taste of our Moonvale Osmanthus cake to your satisfaction? It's your first time here. I hope you'll forgive us if the service falls short.
You're too kind, Miss Sweetie. The cake is excellent. Sweet, but not cloying. The osmanthus fragrance blends beautifully without overwhelming the rice's natural flavor. It melts in the mouth and is baked the perfect amount of time to bring out both texture and aroma.
A true connoisseur. You've nailed it exactly.
Mmm.
Hardly. I just like making desserts myself every now and then.
That's nice.
If I had to guess, in addition to fresh osmanthus preserved in honey, you added a touch of roasted sticky rice powder to the filling? It gives the texture a bit more spring. And at the end, did you add a sprinkle of candied kumquat peel? There's a light citrus note that lingers.
Whoa, spot on!
Mmm.
The sticky rice powder keeps it tender but gives it structure. And the candied kumquat peel is the final flourish. You're a true gourmet, miss. Impressive. Very impressive. Yum-Cha Scene always welcomes guests who appreciate the craft. Please, make yourself at home. I'll leave you two to it. Just call me if you need anything.
Sweetie leaves with a smile on her face. You're like an expert.
Xiaoguang, you even know all that? You're like an expert.
I wouldn't call myself an expert. I used to watch Senior Inhu cook back at Yunquay Summit. I thought it was fun, so I picked up a little here and there. Later, I started experimenting with some desserts of my own.
Gotta love that baking and desserts are very much science. Gotta have everything there. I don't think I've ever had it, so I don't know as much, yeah.
But at first, the things I made were really something else. My brother, Shifu, Senior Fufu, and Senior Inhu all ended up as my first victims.
It sounds like she's akin to the girls from the Persona series. Anytime they try and cook initially.
My brother would always tease me, saying eating my desserts was part of his training, tempering the mind through hardship.
Highly recommend if you've, because, you know, the mystery food from the camping trip in Persona 4 is really gentle.
Senior Ye is such a gentle person. He must have been even more patient with you.
Yeah, he always looked out for me. Even though he was just a kid himself, he'd always give in to me, and he almost never got angry. He taught me so much. I still remember when I first arrived at Yunquay Summit. I was mischievous, made a big mistake, and just hid. I was too scared to face anyone. My brother was the one who found me. He didn't scold me. He just asked, an elder at the end of his years, and a young man with his whole life ahead of him. If you could only save one of them, which do you choose? In a famine, a single bag of grain could keep a person alive. but a rare manuscript carries the wisdom of centuries. If only one can be preserved, which do you choose? And when facing a calamity, do you cling to safety and protect yourself? Or do you stand and fight to save others, even against impossible odds?
Okay. I mean, the thing is that of course, Hoyo making this and Genshin.
Which do you choose?
There's no clear answer.
Why did he ask such a difficult question? There's no clear answer.
Yeah. I was so young I didn't know what to say, and it made me want to cry. Those questions felt cruel, like they were tearing my heart apart. But my brother said it wasn't about a clear answer. It was about seeing what you truly want to protect and understanding its weight. He told me that our parents always said, the hardest part isn't making the choice, it's living with it afterward.
I wonder if, with Paimon having gotten a new voice actor, if they're any less annoying. But I can't disagree with that one, Chicken. Paimon is not, you know, a super... Yeah.
There's no perfect path in this world. Some choices are responsibilities we have to shoulder. When the time comes, be brave. Do what must be done, and you'll carve your way through the thorns onto your own path. I didn't fully understand what he meant back then. I'm not even sure if I do now.
Oh, so is the voice any less annoying? I'm going to assume no. I'm going to assume pretty much the same annoyance factor. Okay. The one time when I like made an effort to get a character in Genshin, or not, it was Zenless. It wasn't Genshin. Was not Zenless. Was in Honkai, when I went specifically to make sure that I got Monarch's Amelie's character in Honkai. And now I just pay attention for whenever it's Sayu, because he's in so many of these gacha games. I put a lot of thought in.
Really put a lot of thought into what he said. I'm sure he'd be glad knowing you could reflect on it so calmly now.
I trust him, just as he trusts me. Right now, my brother has his own reasons for what he has to do. And I have my own reason for why I have to find him. Sorry, I've been rambling again.
You can always tell me these things.
You can always tell me these things. I'm your junior after all.
At times like this, you feel more like the senior. I gotta do better as your senior so you can rely on me more. Like you said, you're my precious junior after all.
Well, let's talk about something more cheerful. Everyone's been working so hard lately. Banyue Shifu, Dylan, Ningqian, you, and the others at Swabian Temple. I want to thank everyone properly. What do you think about me putting together a thank you dinner and gathering everyone around the fire for the night.
That's a great idea.
That's a great idea. Everyone's been looking forward to your cooking. I'll let Dailin, Banyu Shifu, and Ningqian know right away. Once Senior Song Tao and the others are back from their investigation, I'll pass it on to them too.
All right, it's about time I express my gratitude. Let's go. As Xiaoguang and you leave Yomcha-sin, preparing to head back to Suibian Temple. Over there, Senior Yingxuan and Senior Song Tao. Looks like I got some new intel. Come on, let's go check it out.
Junior Bell, Xiaoguang.
You're back! Is everyone alright? Any progress in the investigation?
Don't worry, everyone's fine. We ran into a little trouble on the way, but we managed to find some leads.
Thank you, everyone. You've worked so hard.
Don't mention it. It's our duty as Suibian Temple disciples. Xiaoguang, I'm glad you're feeling better. Thanks to you, Junior Bao.
Thanks to all of you.
Thanks to all of you. Xiaoguang was just saying how hard you've all been working, and she wants to host a small thank you dinner at Suibian Temple tonight. She'll even do the cooking. She's planning to invite everyone for a cozy evening chat around the fire.
Haha, a gathering by the fire, with Xiaoguang's cooking no less.
Yeah, my cooking isn't the greatest, but I hope you'll join us.
That's really thoughtful of you, Xiaoguang, but I'm afraid we can't tonight.
Huh?
Don't worry, we have good news. Thanks to the intel you gave us, we pinned down several key spots tied to the abnormal miasma fluctuations. We've even found leads on the ancient array. Some disciples have already been stationed at the old mining site.
Ah.
The full report's been sent to Yishuan Shifu. She should be coming to Wi-Fi soon to help.
To ensure everyone's safety, we'll rotate disciples to guard the key locations, keeping a close watch for anything suspicious. Xiaoguang, as the wielder of the Qingming sword, your role is too important. Until Yishuan Shifu arrives, please, stay here in the temple and keep yourself safe. Leave the investigation to us. You guys take it easy tonight. When this is all over, we'll celebrate together properly, okay?
But...
Come on now, don't feel bad. This was everyone's choice. We all have something we want to protect. Wi-Fi Peninsula's peace, the safety of our disciples. Only when you're safe, Xiaoguang, can we carry out our mission without worry. Protecting you is protecting the future for all of us. So now, how about a smile?
Indeed, Luna, we will see you very, very soon.
Okay, I understand.
That's better. We'll get Bowlion and go switch shifts with the others now. See you later.
Song Tao, Jingyuan, and Bolian head off full of spirit. Good, we finally got some progress.
Don't worry, Xiaoguang. We're finally starting to see some progress. That's a good sign.
Yeah, let's head back too. I still need to figure out what to cook tonight.
Meanwhile, in the Osman corner of Phylum Heights, Dylan and Zhao are exchanging intel.
Here, the intel on Sarah. Grew up in an orphanage near a hollow. When the place got shut down by the city, she vanished for a few years. Then reappeared for a couple months before disappearing again. The next time she showed her face publicly, she was already moving under the banner of the Exaltists. Vanished for a few years? Here's where it gets interesting. Word is, during those few months when she reappeared, she stormed into Hand headquarters multiple times, insisting she was part of some special investigation squad under HSO. She said every member but her was wiped out in an accident.
That's a problem.
But Hand said no such squad ever existed. No record of her anywhere either.
Interesting.
Huh. A ghost squad that doesn't exist? When you spend your days fielding customer complaint calls, little stories like that are the highlight of the
I don't know where she is, but we'll find out.
And stories like that always go one of two ways. Either the woman lost her mind, or the squad's whole purpose was to be buried from the start. So you think there's something fishy here too? It's just a guess. And I wouldn't dare spread anything that sounds like slander against the city administration. Besides, this information doesn't really help us with what we're trying to find out. Fair
Bum,
enough.
bum, bum.
A woman forever without a place to belong, falling into some delusion's embrace. A textbook tragic story. Nothing worth dwelling on. What is worth our attention is the creator she clings to. More and more signs point to something hidden in the hollow that we don't understand yet. I've already reported to the boss. We'll just have to wait for orders before making our next move. Oh, I need to remind you of something else. The higher-ups know about the abnormal miasma fluctuation too.
Ah.
They don't want Wi-Fi Peninsula destroyed. There's too much value here. Which means
Money!
success is also part of your job now. Those old men-at-tops really know how to hand out impossible missions.
Of course.
It's supposed to be a simple recovery job. Without me even realizing, I've been saddled with another thankless task.
Welcome to customer support.
I've already found out that the array described in the ancient tome dates back over 100 years. Built to suppress miasma. You're welcome, by the way. The array works by absorbing miasma. You just need to pour a large amount of ether energy into the core. But what most people don't know is, to keep the ethereal sealed inside from breaking loose, the array raises a barrier that traps whoever activates it. Which means anyone who becomes the key is essentially sacrificing themselves.
Oh, fun.
Yeshuan's parents once investigated the array, and he knows far more than his sister. Now it seems the secret lies deep within the old mining site. Could Sarah be planning to make Yeshuyun the key?
Probably.
It's not impossible. That means there's another way for your mission to kill two birds with one stone. I'm sure you've already thought of it.
Like Sarah be the key?
What if you find the array with them and get Banye to become the key? Use it to activate the array, suppress the miasma, and in doing so, drain its power dry. Then, when it can't hold out any longer, you step in and take its core. Simple as that. And that girl, Yeshuan Guang, I can tell you've taken a liking to her, even if you won't admit it. So, why not? You'd be protecting her brother while you're at it. What's wrong? You're hesitating? No, it's just, as the one responsible for retrieving the core, I have to make absolutely sure it's secure. Remember, the orders were clear. If recovery fails, destroy it on the spot. Unless you've got other concerns? Or should I say, excuses?
Gotta love when you still notice that the corporations are still the bad guy, even though you're working with them.
me that fighting alongside him these past few days has caused you to have a change of heart. Now you feel sympathy towards him?
Sympathy? I don't waste sympathy on living humans, let alone on a killing machine that couldn't even pass a forbidden fruit test.
Exactly. A killing machine. Whatever name it goes by now, it was created as a weapon of indiscriminate slaughter to suppress the miasma. Its nature won't change. Dial in. As a Krampus judge, don't forget that.
Judging me with sentimental nonsense? You really do underestimate me, don't you, Senior Zhao? I'm just thinking the whole suppressing miasma angle might be a smokescreen. If the miasma in Limnian Hollow is actually receding, where's it going? Also, I heard another name from the dead at the old mining site. One that's been coming up a lot these past few days. Looks like someone else wants Banyue gone. More desperately than we do.
What do you mean? Who?
That's a secret. For now, though, I won't let him die so easily until I figure out who's trying to use us. If we're going to dispose of him, it should be on our terms. As for the truth about Banyue I'm after, I'll give him a final choice. One with no room for lies or cover-ups.
Bum bum bum. Not long later, Dylan comes to a decision after receiving the invitation to the fireside gathering. As evening falls, lights flicker to life across Wi-Fi Peninsula. In Soybian Temple's courtyard, the fire burns bright, the smell of food filling the air. Banyue, Dylan, and the others slowly arrive. Xiaoguang's thank you dinner is about to begin. Fireside gathering is being prepared. Let's go see what Xiaoguang has in store for us. And that is actually where I'm going to be calling Zenless for today. So I'm going to be going AFK for a little bit to get things kind of set up. Probably going to be trying to play some Fortnite, trying to get in with Luna and the erstwhile long absent Mel. We're going to have to pester her about that. But going to step away and get that all prepared, and then we will be back shortly. So see you real soon.